Le nouveau expat de NHL 25, les Nordiques de Québec. Je suis B et nous sommes en live. Le sommes-nous? C'est la question sur toutes les lèvres, car je suis accompagné de la succulemment, délicieusement, extraordinairement parfaite Babe.
C'est bon, moi aussi. Allô?
Alors,
Ça
Babe,
va?
elle dit salut. Alors, on attend le début du nouveau XP-Pat, qui est dans 3 minutes 46. Alors, comme vous pouvez voir, il y a certains XP que j'ai pas cachés. Ça a expiré. Vont-ils resetter le tout ou ça va fonctionner? À suivre. Plusieurs approches différentes ont été tentées dans le passé. Alors, on va voir. Ça avait marché la première saison, deuxième saison, je sais pas. En tout cas, première. Fait qu'on va voir de quoi ça a l'air, tout ça. C'est quoi les packs, tout ça. Puis après ça, ben, jouer du hockey. Alors, voilà. Et à venir plus tard aujourd'hui, il y aura bien sûr match numéro 2 de Redskin contre Affidog. Picard contre Aff.
C'est en après-
Quelque part aujourd'hui. On ne sait pas l'heure encore. Également, on sait que je devrais m'absenter avec Beb vers les environs de après souper. Alors, on verra quand ça arrivera, puis on le dira. Alors voilà. On vous invite à nous suivre sur la chaîne, sur le channel. BNB, mettre un petit j'aime, ça nous rend heureux, ça valorise et ça valide tout ça. Vous abonner, tout ce genre d'affaires-là. Puis voyons voir, ça va être qui la carte là, à la fin? Ça va être un 97 peut-être, ou un 98, 97. Saison 5. Combien de saisons va-t-il y avoir encore? Je dis qu'il y en a 2 autres. 7 saisons. Ouais. Donc c'est tout nouveau ce concept de saison là pour NHL. Ça met la discussion. C'est bon. Donc le
Moi,
lex.
je ne pas les principes de saison.
Non,
Ils devraient
c'est
les
bon.
upgrader, les améliorer un peu. Là.
Ouais.
Mais j'aille pas parce que ça nous donne un intrigue de qu'est-ce que ça va être la prochaine carte. Puis, tu sais, c'est quoi.
Non, c'est ça
Mais ils
exactement.
devraient vraiment améliorer les récompenses.
Ouais. Début d'année était rough, hein. La
Ah,
première saison, là, c'était un work in progress, hein.
Ouais.
C'était.
Mais il n'y a toujours pas assez de récompenses pour ce qu'on veut dire.
Non.
Les bonus, ça devrait être jusqu'à.
Comme là, ça va être quoi, des 87 plus, les bonus?
Oui, exactement, oui. Mais tu sais, les bonus récompenses devraient être jusqu'à l'infini, jusqu'au temps que la nouvelle saison commence.
Ouais. Non, je suis
Parce qu'au
d'accord.
moins, là, c'est vrai que tu as récompensé tout ce que tu veux.
Carrément.
Il y a vraiment mieux.
Dans 1 minute 20, en attendant voir. On va voir si c'est moi, babe, avoir accès à cette nouvelle carte. Ou si nous deux est intéressés tout court à l'avoir.
Oui, effectivement.
1 minute. Last minute to play. In this season. Également, aujourd'hui, repartait une nouvelle saison de Shell. Avec récompense à réclamer. Donc, à suivre pour ça également. Et Babe va jouer contre Will, comme on le sait, en première ronde du tournoi de la Coupe des saisons. Et moi, je vais jouer contre Mike. Moi et Mike, on va peut-être jouer ce soir, vers 10h30, qui sait. Tout ça reste à confirmer. Il n'y a rien de confirmé dans rien. Il faut que ça donne vraiment aux deux personnes. Ben voilà, 15 secondes. Et babe, est-ce que je vais pouvoir collecter mes chiffres?
Là, je sais pas.
Mais tu souhaites fort que oui.
Oui, c'est
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Et je peux collecter mes chiffres.
Attends, c'est encore marqué que t'es full XP en haut.
Hostie. Ouais, mais tu ça load au complet. Ouais, je sais pas. Ah, ça a marché, je suis au niveau 16. Tiens, puis là, une nouvelle semaine d'XP, fait qu'ouvre 4 quotidiens, 15 blancs. Les dicks Perfect one-timer. Score des goals. Voyons voir. Alors, on a Jason Robertson, 97, aucun de deux va le vouloir. Clayton Keller, Nick Suzuki, Devin Taze, Soroshit, Mackenzie Weger. Ça devrait être tout ce qu'il y a de nouveau là, sur ça ici. Probablement. Ouais, ok, ça c'est beau. Fait que là, on va aller voir le XP Pat. Saison 16, saison 6. C'est comment non? Moi, j'ai déjà tout ça. Et j'ai pas joué une game de hockey. 86 plus, 2 XP, un choix de le BND joueur qu'on vient de voir. Un token, 2 XP, 2 random 86 XP. Bon, je dirais pas trop il faut XP. Là. Un prime pack. 3 random logo argent. 86 plus. Token. Un 2 random 86. XP. Le deuxième joueur comme ça. 3 random silver jerseys. Un 87 plus random. Collectibles. 2 random 86. Un premium 5 items avec une garantie de 3,82 plus. Un random silver coach 86 ou 91. Et voilà. Alors, je suis au niveau 16, presque 17. On continue pendant 87. On continue. 3 random silver jerseys à 87 plus. 2 random 87. 5 items garantis de 3,82 plus premium. 2 random gold. 96,91. 97. Salut Pascal, ça va? Oui, ça va bien. 88 plus. On regarde le XP Pat, mon Pascal. Ouais, le t'as mis en 7 plus. 3,82 plus. Random coach. C'est là, ça, chum. 2 random 88. Ça. Ouais, ben oui. C'est toujours le fun quand le XP Pat Reset. Un random 89.
Il est vert.
De quoi? Ah, ok. Seulement. Le Elite Pack, 16 items, garantie de 8, 84 plus. Et 5,82 plus, c'est bon. 89 plus. J'ai hâte de voir le pack arc-en-ciel qui se fait. Non? Vraiment?
C'est trop 86.
Ok, en probabilité 87. C'est des bonus, c'est ça jusqu'à la fin. Ok, donc ça c'est l'XP Pat. 36 affaires, c'est bon. Ouais, on ouvrira ça tantôt, on va faire mon ménage là-dedans. Là.
Comme ça, je me gagne 25 minutes.
Ben oui.
Je vais pas faire de plus.
Alors, Babe retourne à l'action. Tente de retourner à l'action. Ouais, Robertson, je le veux pas, puis Isa non plus. Toi, tu l'as joué avec, Pascal? Ah, tu sais que les collecteurs sont gris. Riches. Ouais, c'est industriel. Ah, mon petit manette, genre d'acheter une nouvelle manette. Tantôt plus tard. C'est un petit peu pour tout de suite. Tu as un des joueurs en passant qui donne, là? Suzuki, Uyghur,
Ça va pas trop.
Keller, Taze. Moi, j'ai
Euh,
Uyghur plutôt cette année là, dans sa
Y a-tu un
carte.
def?
Devin Taze, ça en est un.
On me dans sa carte.
Il
Je pense
monte
qu'il est en
à
bas de.
95.
Et puis,
6 pieds 1, 191.
oui, ça m'intéresse.
Ok. Avec Devin Taze pour toi.
Pour ça, c'est ça.
Ouais, Uyghur, je l'avais eu au début de l'année.
Ok, fait que Devon Taste, je le prends, les autres, je m'en.
Calice. C'est ça? Ok. Bon, je vais prendre Uyghur.
Oui.
Ok.
Ok, bon.
Ça donne tout pour toujours, babe. Bonne continuité. Ouais, c'est pas t'endormir, s'il te plaît. Token. Collectibles. 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 Lequel m'a faire un bon pack avec les collectibles? Ma manette bug. Je m'en vais en acheter une après le souper ce soir. Stick Drift. Vintage. Prime Pack. C'est qu'à en faire. Pas pire avec les collectibles. Maudite manette. Collectibles. Ça. Tokens. There you go. Maudite manette. Ah! Ça n'a pas de sens. Ok. Collectibles. There you go. Collectibles. Collectibles. Ça. Collectibles. Ah, tout un pack opening tantôt. C'est fou, j'en ai un assis des collectibles. Token. On va le savoir à l'avenir, babe. Prochaine saison, on fera pour toi. Le thème. Je t'aime plutôt toujours scrap la manette. Je vais jouer du Rivals, mais je pense que je le ferai pas parce qu'il m'en parle. Ah. Collectibles. Collectibles. Ah, beau pack opening tantôt, les chums. Collectibles. Collectibles. Si, ouais. Fucking hell. Bon. Collectibles. Deux random 86. On va regarder ça. Jordan Kaido. Ils vont d'où? Encore là, c'est. On va s'en faire peur. Regarde ça, on regarde ça. Pour random silver là. On enlève ça dans le flipper. 6 plus. Porta un mattone. Qui. Ça, je vais attendre peut-être tenter de savoir ce qu'il y a ou pas. Ça va être un... Non, on a bien un accès. Oh, petite palette. Ça coûte 2 random de access. Ça vient. Et Middleton. Oups. Pas de peur. Random silver. Chris Wallstone. Fait que je lance ça à ouvrir tantôt. Plus d'autres. Pas le cadeau des Maintenant, je crois. Je redonne cadeau. Ok.
Qui ont un homme comme des crinqués, c'est des estimants disponibles à disparer toute l'année. Qui ont un homme comme des crinqués, c'est des estimants disponibles à disparer toute l'année. De toute façon, le stress est à son compte pour ce soir. Là. Entre 22h30 et 23h, un 2-3 sera joué. Parce que Jess le dit que va tenter de faire des affaires. Alors que moi, je vais chercher Danny, tu sais, ce soir. Ça va rajouter un 85 sur le premier trio. Là. Il va extrêmement vite avec 97 de vitesse. Là. Il va faire la rondelle avec son gros bonnet.
Un beau gros corps bien membré, si je comprends bien.
Variety shit. Shows up in
Va le voir aussi.
songs and stuff. Like it's mostly tongue in cheek the whole time, and then he's gonna, we're gonna take it down for a little bit here, and he sings "I'm Proud to Be American." Like he makes this whole big fucking deal about it. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? He's like a weirdo. Like there's no faster way to like change the mood in a room than play that song. I know, he's like so passionate, and it was just like it's just the weirdest thing. Like you're singing at a casino night at a high school. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, exactly. Just with the goofball shit, all right? That's gonna play. Don't start preaching.
Ouais, alors que Danny Heatley, là, il est en train de s'entraîner ce matin en vue de la série, là.
So we hear.
Alors que Netflix suivra Jesse Leduc dans sa journée au complet d'avant-match, là. Un reportage complet sur la journée de Jesse Leduc.
Hear what Bernard Kenny sounds like, and we've heard it a million times. We could, do it off the top of our heads. But, there's actually records out there of Derringer himself singing Real American. Really? Yep. And this is what it would sound like if Rick Derringer, the guy most associated with Hulk Hogan's Real American, actually sang the lyrics, and I want you to picture Hulk Hogan making his way to the ring to this.
All right.
Oh. What? I thought it was Take a Stand and Don't Help. Yeah, I think that. I thought it was Help, my friend. No, I gotta be a man. Somehow I think they would have went back to the other Hulk thing pretty quickly. Yeah. Well, although I do appreciate the drums in that. Like there's a really heavy on the drums. I don't know. I like that. It's a nice listen. It's not the it's what they would do. That's the kind of version you'd put on like a Forcible Entry album, right? Like it's that kind of like when they play when they have the weird version of the Triple H thing. It's like it's not the real thing, but it's kind of cool to have that version as well. I agree. Like that would be Like I like it's very interesting, and I like it. I don't not like it, but it's just not. It's not the real thing. He's placing the words. I don't know if he's doing that on purpose or if he just doesn't remember the words. Maybe it's original. Maybe it's like, no, this is what I wanted when I sang it. Well, bring it home, Rick, while we're in your vision. I always thought it was Don't Take Control. Whoa, 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 whoa. I heard some of like the actual mix of the the regular one. In that, right before the chorus hit, it sounded. I could hear kind of like that kind of synthesizer-y, like weird, not weird, but it sounded like the Hulk Hogan version a little bit.
It's the same instrumental. It's interesting when he says, and I don't take trouble for very long.
Yeah.
You know what I always thought it said there?
What?
And I don't take control for very long. You know, like the United States, they just take, they displace a regime and they take control for a year and they're gone.
And then we leave, right? It's exactly right.
Take control for very long. It should be a very strange thing to put.
I also just love this idea. Like, it's so, again, this is so, it's a fighting song.
Yeah.
Is what it is. It's a fighting song. Like, you're not even, it's not talking about freedom. It's talking about fighting for freedom.
Right.
That's the fucking funniest part of this whole thing. It's literally about fighting people.
Yes.
They don't say who, but it's anybody, I guess, who's going to take away my freedom.
During the course of the music video they came up with for this song, he rips a headshot of Muammar Gaddafi in half from Libya. Hogan does. He just holds it up and rips it in half.
Oh my god.
So bizarre. In the Mel,
was he threatening America's freedom?
Yeah, he was, back to America, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, yes. But was he actually threatening America's freedom? Like, was there, did we need to,
terror.
I understand terror. Yeah. But were they invading America, taking our freedom?
No, they weren't invading America, no.
Right. That's what I mean. Like, the song is talking about people taking away my freedom. Yeah. And I will fight those motherfuckers. And it's like,
they're not taking yours away. They're taking away others away. Yeah.
A lot of people, not.
He was Reagan's enemy. He was like,
sure.
He was like Bush's Saddam Hussein, same thing.
Of course. Listen, I get that. I totally get that. It's still fucking bizarre.
It is bizarre.
It's a weird fucking. It's a when you take it out of a wrestling context, because wrestling's all about fighting.
Yeah.
And you put it into a legitimate song context, it's like. I guess it could have been the theme for the fucking, what do you call it? The fucking,
Alors que Jesse fait son lavage, là, c'est pour enlever le stress de cette série de poids, évidemment.
Milius movie there.
Jornada del Muerte?
No, exactly.
Ça promet d'être tout que du hockey. La télévision 96 ans, eh bien, ce soir-là, peut-être bien, espérons-le. Il n'y a rien de confirmé, encore une fois, sur le site officiel de la Ligue nationale de hockey. Mais on sait que Primetime Picard et Raph, bien sûr, là, on parle de Raffy Dog, on parle bien sûr de Redskins, vont s'affronter dans leur deuxième match de la première ronde du tournoi des saisons. La télévision 96 ans.
Patrick Swayze. No, Patrick Swayze, fucking Charlie Sheen.
You're talking about
Red Dawn. Red Dawn. Thank you. Yeah, like that could be the theme. Like the Derringer version could be the theme for Red Dawn.
Yeah,
easily.
Yep. Yeah, it's of the time, definitely. In the Mel magazine piece, Browler, who was the drummer of the band, says usually I wouldn't step out and say the stuff.
Cool, Pascal.
The real singer is one of the great singers who never became famous. He says, "Don't get me wrong, Rick's a great singer and a brilliant fucking cat, but Bernard is the unsung hero."
C'est ton club.
You haven't heard that voice anywhere else. Unfortunately, that was a big break for him, and he got shut down in terms of getting credit. One of those great old music biz stories. I remember him having a bit of a bug up his ass about getting sort of screwed out of his credit for this thing. Fascinating. Rick Derringer says to Male Magazine, when the wrestling album came along, we had the whole thing put together and really organized, and we still hadn't used Real American anywhere yet. So we thought this would be a good use of it. How about that? Real American was an afterthought on the album.
Ah, c'est cool, ça.
Tell why it went to the U.S. Express. Derringer says we didn't alter the original at all.
Puis là, en plus,
of the song for the WWE.
la nouvelle saison commence aujourd'hui.
Version we imagined, and that was the one that they used. We were really happy about all that, but still somewhere in the back of my mind, I thought, man, this song should be somehow more legit than just a wrestler's theme song. Oh, Rick,
Sorry, pal.
That's not how wrestling works, pal.
Live that fucking dream, dude. Take it, enjoy.
Exactly. Don't look at gift horse in the mouth, because wrestling keeps songs
Ah, on est
alive
bien tout
20,
rouillé.
30 years longer than they should be.
Yeah, exactly.
Cult of personality. I know people love that song anyway. But you know what I mean? Yeah. Like that song
But
has a
you know
tail
what?
and it's
Right. Exactly.
wrestling. We wanted to write this fabulous patriotic song for all Americans, Rick says. We saw it somehow on a different level than the wrestler's theme song, so in some ways I was a little let down. But he was,
That's what happens, right? That's what happens.
once he looked down on that use case, he wasn't above. Appearing on WWF television was Rick Derringer to promote said song and the forthcoming wrestling album. Here's a clip from an October 1985 edition of Piper's Pit on WWF television, where Rick Derringer steps into the pit himself.
Rick Derringer, he has played with Major Winter, Johnny Winter, Frankenstein. He's one of the best guitar players in the world. We are the world. We are the world. Why don't you take those silly-looking sunglasses off, first of all? Because I know your credentials as a guitar player as being one of the best in the world. I know he's got a Live Aid program coming up with Cyndi Lauper and Rod Stewart, and he is going to be playing with them. And I'd like you to know, now that you're in Piper's Pit, that you're playing the guitar for a living, and I beat people up for a living. So, Pillsbury, oh boy, why are you? Just don't get too brilliant with me, and this is good old nature.
We are just getting ready to drop the puck here in period number 2. Been a fun one tonight with the score 2-1 to this point. Fans are back in their seats.
Because I feel like I'm excited about this record I'm doing. The Junkyard Dog has done
Let's see where the action picks up here in period number 2. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Ottawa's got the one-goal lead after 20 minutes of play, James, because they're putting the puck to the net. When you get the majority of shots, chances are they're going to go in eventually.
The Bruins have it against the wall. Receives the pass. And he sidesteps the check there.
Ah, ça arrive, ça. Hein? Je pense que je suis désolé, mon Pascal.
Moves it quickly over to Thornton. And a solid stop on the play there. Ottawa's got it in the offensive zone.
Can I do a song? Look, I got nothing against you coming into the studio if you want to make a jerk out of yourself. Let me tell you something, you little bitch. Sit down. Let me tell you something, you little jerk. I'll tell you, I'm going to have a song. It's a joke.
Go off the air. Wow. So that's Rick Derringer.
That's one of the latest segments ever.
I know.
Like, he has no idea what he's fucking doing.
No clue. You can hear the promotional apparatus kind of kicking into gear for this forthcoming wrestling album. Something else that happened in '85, in addition to We Are the World, is the Chicago Bears, who were Super Bowl bound in 1985, came out with the Super Bowl Shuffle. Now, this was much more of an inspiration to the wrestling.
Welcome back, everyone, and for those of you just joining us, we are just about to start period number 2. It's a 1-0 game. Clean sheet of ice, and here we go with period number 2. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Canadians didn't get off to a great start at all. I mean, they've been chasing the game, and the real reason why they're behind in this one, they haven't had any possession time.
Ottawa's got a hold of the puck now. Fisher's got it in the defensive zone. Cutting to the front of the net, and he elects to explore his options. Heatley's going to play it against the half wall.
Let's get it.
On the one-timer. Oh, was he locked in on that as he stops the one-timer? More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Ottawa's up 1-0. The Senators will go to work here.
Ouais, c'est un podcast, Pascal.
Shot blocked in traffic.
The Laps fan.
Slides it across. Lucky backs for the goaltender as it goes off the inside of the iron and stays out. And look at this. They've turned this offensive end into a pressure.
The Super Bowl shuffle.
Look at this. The cycle game in full effect.
Awesome shit. 1985.
Time 6 to the frame.
Wrestling Podcast.
And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around.
The wrestling podcast that knows the
Welcome
boys
back to
need their
EA
candy.
Sports. I'm
It's
fired
the
up.
Lapsed Fan.
Tampa's fired up. The players are fired up, and I know you're fired up for the third period. Here we go. Period number 3 is now underway. Well, Pounder, we start.
That's it.
Actually, it kind of sounds a little bit more like Jive Soul Bro.
Yeah, you know, they got a little bit of inspiration there.
Yeah, for sure.
So what was on Vince's mind? You know, we've heard from Dave Wolf, we've heard from Rick Derringer, we've heard from the drummer and the producer and the director and some of the wrestlers on set, and we've heard from who's Vince thinking. Well, it's hard to get a lot of insight, but we're not completely bereft of it. This article here that I've just laced you with is from the Tampa Tribune. Fortunately for us,
moments away from
as
puck
part of an
drop for
article
period
about,
number
the
3, a
typical
perfect
Hulk
time for
Hogan's all
those
the
viewers
rage,
just
wrestling's
joining
coming
us
to
here
Tampa,
tonight.
what's the
The
circus all
Senators
about?
continue to
We've
lead
got
at
some time to
2-1.
put some down this article.
Time to find out who wants it more tonight as
1985.
period number 3 is
And
underway.
that's December 17th.
Cheryl, 40 minutes in the
Turns out
books
a lot
now
is
played.
swishing around
How do
in
you
his
view
mind.
this one?
New York's looking for the equalizer in this final 20 minutes of play, James, and I thought that their first 40 minutes they were strong. You know, their effort areas were quality. I thought that they had a lot of grit to their game, but now they got to find a way to drive the paint. They got to have an attack mentality as they're trailing by 1.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've got a 2-1 game. From the point, they take control of it.
Santa Posa gets it.
One-timer!
Soleil, moon, fry. Well, we mean fry, dude. It's one.
Fry.
Wrestling's Hulk comes to Tampa. Hulk Hogan, alias Barry Bolea of what?
But they put that in the paper, brother. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Is scheduled to take on Terry Funk in one of 8 matches Saturday. All right, that's I don't know. That's a little side sub headline there. Hulkamania, you can't escape it.
We are just about to start period number 3. For those of you just joining us,
in the bookstores,
perfect
you'll find Hulk
timing here
Hogan's
tonight.
ugly mug,
And we are all tied up at 2 bills
clearing off a
apiece.
slick calendar.
It has been a tightly contested affair to this
Toy
point,
stores,
and here
you'll
we
find the
go.
Hulk Hogan
Period number
action
3 is
figure, a
underway.
newcomer that's throwing a
Takes
block
the feed.
on the He-Man toys this
Solid hit
Christmas.
on the play, and that knocks the puck off a
Saturday
stick.
morning cartoons, you'll find an animated version of the
The
Hulk
Senators
Hogan
have it from
Rock
their
and
own
Wrestling
end.
Show. Where's the
Poked
live
away at
action
center
version
by
of the
Chara.
Hulk Hogan Rock and Wrestling
Sends it over.
Show?
I know. They act like there's any other version.
Right. Look in the record stores. You'll find the Hulkster and his pals have a new album out. And look at television on any given weekend, and you'll find Hulk Hogan and the wrestlers from the World Wrestling Entertainment on channels ranging from MTV.
Oui, on est fait à bout. J'étais allé à des WrestleMania, j'étais allé à WrestleMania, des Survivor Series, des Raw, des SmackDown, AEW.
For one of the 400 or so live events that will be staged
Ce que j'aime du Laps fan,
this year by the
c'est qu'ils sont fucking drôles. Yeah. Parle de vieille shit.
The WWE, headed by promoter Vince McMahon, is a high-powered promotional organization that has catapulted wrestling from the dregs of a low budget.
J'aime le UFC aussi.
Heights of popularity.
Le MMA.
Become respectable.
J'étais allé au UFC aussi.
For example, the event here Thursday night will be
T'es un fan de ça? T'es un fan de quoi, toi, Cham?
Saturday Night Live at 11:30 p.m. January 4th.
If you're just joining us here now, we are in next goal wins territory now. Who's going to step up and be the hero?
Much higher than the ratings for Saturday Night Live.
And that's
I don't
taken
think that's
away.
true.
Yeah, I think
And that's poked away.
Reruns. It doesn't say that, though. It doesn't say that at all.
Smooth skating to lose the defender
There are likely to be more.
Oh, and he misfires
There's little
on
doubt
that.
that Hulk Hogan at least carried the layer of Tampa.
Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip
Superstar.
Ah, c'est cool, ça.
Behind glitz
Makes
glamour
his
of
presence known on the ice.
glamour of
J'étais allé à WrestleMania 29, Survivor Series 97, 2016,
operated on a smaller scale.
à peu près 7 Raw, 4 SmackDown, un shitload d'House Show, 2 Dynamite, etc.
All of in a way that has never been done.
Ça fait longtemps que tu suis ça?
Never been this organized. Only a few years ago,
Depuis 1990. 90.
There were no national heroes. Bouts were held in armories or high school gyms. Certainly not in baseball arenas, baseball stadiums in Chicago.
For those of you
or,
just joining us, you couldn't
football
have picked
stadium.
a better time. The
Never
start
have.
of the first overtime is moments away. The next goal will be a golden goal. We
Ça me prend ma nouvelle main maintenant. C'est bugué là.
grabbed along the board by
Not
Roy.
but who had knack for showbiz, capitalized. He's stable
Ah,
about
cool,
great
ça.
talent. Well, something fabulous. Luck. And said in a telephone interview, the major difference is how we view wrestling from a production and promotion standpoint. We brought the entertainment value to a higher level. That's the major philosophical difference in what we do. That we are in the entertainment business, and we want the fans to get their full value.
All right, so he's thoroughly transitioned onto that bullshit now.
McMahon knows the business well. His grandfather promoted boxing in Madison Square Garden. His father promoted boxing and wrestling. I grew up in the business.
T'as quel âge, Jean-Pascal?
From taking tickets to putting up rings. He knew that giving full value, that meant that there could be nothing too outrageous for the World Wrestling Entertainment wrestlers. At the beginning of its rise to fame, the WWE, which is based in Connecticut, managed to reach into millions of homes because it was carried by WORT
Moments away from
in
puck
New York.
drop for period number 3.
That is
A
offered on
perfect
many
time for
cable
those
systems.
viewers just joining us here tonight. And we are
wide
still
exposure.
scoreless. Puck is dropped on
launched
period
a
number
wide-
3.
C'est cool.
We're still looking for the game's first goal.
C'est bon, ça.
My voice is ready. I'm ready to call it.
On USA Cable Network.
Drills them.
Show has since moved
J'ai commencé avec plus un bout que moi, là.
formatted much like
And he
the Johnny
takes the
Carson
feed.
C'est
show.
bon, ça.
And that pass attempt is
Darling of the
deflected.
yuppies, hipsters,
Now
and
a
those
quick pass
C'est le seul pay-per-view à Montréal que j'ai manqué. J'étais allé à No Way Out 2003, Survivor Series 97.
Burns carries the puck in his own zone.
McMahon, a handsome, muscular,
J'étais allé au Chamber aussi à Montréal
muscular
Handles the
fellow,
pass.
played
il y a
his
2 ans,
greatest.
2003.
Tried to interview characters who would often
And he
challenge
takes
each
the
other
dish.
and then break up the furniture.
Carries it in.
Try to be different. You have people who
Takes the pass. Feeds it over.
Mania 29 à New Jersey, puis Survivor Series 2016 à Toronto. NXT TakeOver Toronto.
not show off the very talents that make
And
them
he'll
stars
hang
in
on
the
to it
ring.
to regroup
C'est
here
qui ton favorite ever?
Takes the feed.
Ouais, ben moi j'ai un Audi, un Audi Punk.
Forsling's
Les
got
deux
the
Audi
puck on the
Punk.
back end.
Why not use that?
And
Oh,
look at this, they've really ratcheted
j'avais un
up the
shirt Austin
intensity here.
216 en 97. Ben, j'ai fait mes passes, moi, là. Ouais, puis non, c'est ça.
Success of the TNT show, McMahon began rubbing elbows with celebrities such as David
J'ai eu un gilet de Sheamus, Randy Orton, Triple H, DX aussi. L'original, là. Je l'ai eu 2 fois. Les shirts, ça se scrap, c'est ça qui est fâchant. C'est quoi donc comme travail, Pascal?
We are just about to start period number 3. For those of you just joining.
Tu serais sous aussi, non, je ne me rappelle plus. Ouais, je sais, j'avais été la dernière fois à Québec. Tu restes où, toi? J'avais un shirt NW aussi. Tu restes où, Pascal, toi? Tu qu'on
Perfect
s'ajoute sur
timing here tonight.
Messenger?
And we are still
Dans
scoreless.
de quoi ta photo?
Here we go, the third and
Bon, c'est pas de neige. Tu qu'on s'ajoute sur Messenger? C'est quoi ta photo? Tu restes à Québec, c'est ça? Longueuil, c'est ça. C'est quoi ta photo sur... tu veux qu'on s'ajoute, là? C'est
final
quoi ta photo
frame,
sur
and we are
Messenger?
still looking for the game's first goal. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Oh, there's one more!
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Puts him right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate, James. This was a huge hit.
Rocked him in the open ice. Oh, what a stop on the play. Oh, they do it again. Denies him. Here he is on the rebound.
Tu t'appelles Pascal Terrien, je suppose. Ça se mariera avec ça, chum.
And Dick Ebersol, the former producer of Saturday Night Live. Last year, Ebersol and McMahon joined forces to produce the main event series. It was the first time since the 1950s wrestling had received network recognition. McMahon said they picked Tampa for the third show because they wanted a, quote, warm locale. You know, that may not mean much to you down there, but in many parts of the country...
Moments away from puck drop for period number 3. A perfect time for those viewers just joining us here tonight. And we are still scoreless. Still zeros on the board here as we are underway in the third. Let's see if that changes.
Matches that are slated for Thursday night, McMahon
scoop it up along the
boards. Also be shooting at Adventure Island.
The Lions gain possession in their own end. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone.
Well, you know,
fires it on net. Caught into the glove by Stolars.
Curvaceousness is a brand that
we're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. The Leafs win the defensive zone faceoff. Oh, that was pulverizing in the corner.
Yes, all the
both centers ready to take the draw game coming up.
Running off at the mouth.
Des photos fermées. C'est ça, les yeux fermés? Est-ce que je vois mal? Chandail bleu-orange. Et voilà. Je t'ai envoyé un invite, Pascal. Feel free de me jaser de hockey, de wrestling, n'importe quoi quand tu veux. Nice meeting you again, my friend. Oh, c'est ça, j'ai ça.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James. But you got to give credit where credit is due, and that's a nice save by the goaltender. I mean, he is known for that shot, and he typically doesn't miss.
And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. More than half the period left to play. We're still scoreless. Lindros has won the draw inside his own end. There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming.
J'aurais de la misère à choisir parce que je préfère DX parce que Shawn Michaels 97 Heels sit-ups. Puis par contre NW est arrivé avant. Mais on parle de la NW initiale, là. À partir de NW 1933 avec Monsieur Wall Street puis, etc. Je dirais DX. Mais pas DX Babyface 98 là, que tout le monde aime. Là. Non, DX Heel 97. Heel Sean, puis dans le temps que j'étais allé au Survivor Series avec Brett, puis c'était le job.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Reste live.
I know you do. I know you want to see pounds.
Lindros wins the face-off. Feeds the puck to Ovechkin.
Carried by
Fires it into the offensive zone.
Network. Wrestling is very possible. Possible. Apparently nothing is impossible.
Tu gagnes, Pascal?
And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Dishes it off. Passes it over. Oh, he ripped him.
Oh, that's gotta feel terrible, James. I mean,
Hey, on peut se mettre de la musique.
Come springtime, you know, maybe a different style of vehicle that may promote other aspects of the WWE and the WWE talent roster that may, you know, we have a multitude of brand extensions that could entertain people for eons, decades to come.
Eons for.
On va se mettre du beat. Mike, qu'est-ce que tu vas me dire, mon ami?
Je suis en train d'essayer de faire de quoi, là. J'ai pas vraiment de ressources. Pour me faire des nouveaux événements. J'ai le goût d'essayer de me faire un 94 tête d'affiche en or. Je vais essayer ça. J'ai acquis ça pourrait acheter avec son joueur. Un gars qui va prendre sûrement la sphère, là. Là, qui parce que j'ai besoin de défenseurs jusqu'à la fin. Je me prépare, j'ai déjà vu Jesse jouer peut sortir de très gros matchs. Je ne voudrais pas me faire surprendre.
Moi, j'ai la Stephen Finn, comme je t'ai écrit, la Stephen Finn Milestones 94. Là. Ça fait bien sur ma deuxième paire de def. J'ai le Gold Quick Pick avec ça, chum. Fait que bonne chance à toi. Ah, j'enregistrerai pas. Bon, Mike, c'est ça. Moi, j'ai fait acquisition de la Stephen Finn 94 Milestone. Sais-tu que ça fait bon, c'est ma deuxième paire de défenseurs, ça? Il y a Gold Quick Pick. Mon backup, c'est Jacques Cloutier dans les nets. Fait que si jamais ça virait mal, là, ce qui me surprendrait dans le premier match, ben, je vais peut-être essayer Jacques Cloutier. C'est la 95, là, Game Breaker. On a du fun. On a du fun. Ouais. C'est correct que c'était un bon gars, Pascal. Moi, j'aime les bons gars. J'aime le bon monde. J'aime les bons gars, hein. Ça faisait fag, ça. Drive solo. On va se mettre du beat en background. Non, on va se mettre une bonne tune. Si tu connais cette tune-là, Pascal, t'es invité.
And a nice lead pass to start the transition.
Pas cette tune-là, là. C'est un annonce.
Sends it over to Ovechkin.
C'est
And
ça qui
that
fait ça.
one's denied. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Glove save and the play continues. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. A critical draw here. The Lions take possession here inside the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Domi. Big hit, and that frees up possession. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call.
Ouais.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready
Yeah,
to draw the
that's so
puck.
good.
The Leafs get a hold of the puck off the draw. Strong defensive effort. The Lions get a hold of the puck in the open ice. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Lindros wins the draw at center. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Stoppage in play as we get it offside.
No way you're chopping them up.
The Lions get a hold of the draw. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Well, there you go, 60 minutes played, and now we're going to head to overtime. Not all heroes wear capes. Some of them have skates. We'll find out who the hero is next. We are just about to start period number 3. For those of you just joining us, perfect timing here tonight.
Ça se drive solo. Bon. Mike,
Ça brasse, là. Les deux équipes sont en train de faire toutes que des
And we are
acquisitions.
still scoreless. Puck is dropped. We are underway.
C'est comme que si, genre, c'était pas la fin du monde si on perdait, mais qu'en même temps, on veut absolument gagner, mais pas totalement, mais oui. Hein? C'est bizarre comme sentiment. Je suis comme, je veux pas faire mal à Mickey. Enfin, j'aime bien Mickey, moi. Mais je suis comme, je veux pas me faire mal par Mickey non plus. Mais peu importe ce qui arrive, ce sera du bon esprit sportif. Et c'est ça, un des deux va gagner, un des deux va perdre. Et je vais être là pour t'épauler là, lors de ta défaite, mon Mickey. Let's go, Mike.
Very tight game here in the third. Picked up along the wall by Burns. Nice, plays it into the offensive zone. Feeds it over.
Neon lights, all bell rise.
Moments away from puck drop for period number 3. A perfect time for those viewers just joining us here tonight. And we are still scoreless. We might start approaching the next goal win sort of department here as we are underway in the third, still scoreless. Forsling's got the puck in his own zone. Drives it to the crease. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. And there's another stop.
Oh, goaltenders love the butterfly as he drops and slides across his crease. He makes the save.
The Capitals gain control of the puck. And he loses control of the puck.
Un allié droit ou droitier?
The Capitals gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. And Attendee's going to hang on and get a whistle here and a reset, much needed one at that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they have just been taken control of in their own zone, James, and they needed this reset. They needed the goaltender to pounce on that puck. They can all collect themselves and get a line change.
Taken along the wall by Ovechkin. And that slides right out to center ice. Puck picked up by Carlson. Strome's got it in the defensive end.
Un petit cœur de merde.
A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Strome's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, and he gets lost in it.
Denies the chance by blocking it. Moves it quickly over to Strome. And he had the answer on that one.
Montrer les alliés droits.
Taken by Ovechkin.
Bon, ils veulent pas pogner en face.
And he's going to pounce on it for the whistle and get a stoppage in play, and much needed at that.
I can't overstate how timely important that this cover is, James. When you're on your heels and you're chasing the game, you need a reset button. Goaltender allows it to happen.
The Capitals win that offensive zone face-off. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Here in the later stages of this period, still no score in this one. Strome's won the draw there on the attack. Roy's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. A big face-off here inside the offensive end.
Let's go there.
The Capitals
Many lines. Je vais te montrer mes alliés droits. Mes alliés droits. Je vais pas mes alliés droitiers. Je vais mettre une neige, que je faisais à droite, ça, mais c'est un left wing. Moi, je les inverse souvent. Fait que je vais au 99. Nanda 93, je suis pas bien. Le monsieur Hockey. Et voilà. Oh, ça dépend. J'ai bien de la misère à écouter juste des matchs de lucha libre. Surtout que c'est pas une chorégraphie, moi je décroche. Ça peut être super bon. Le dernier est là, on trouve, hein.
Alors que les deux personnes, après on joue ce soir, voudra que ça continue en fin de semaine, là, en demi-finale, là. Celui qui va perdre va être triste, va regarder l'autre jouer, là. Alors que je viens d'avoir ton équipe, la solide équipe, là, pour Jesse le Duc, là.
Ah, c'est nous, mon équipe. Hey, Mike. Tu sais, pour Danny Tley, là, pas que je veux le faire. Mais mettons que je voudrais le faire. Et tu le prends où, le Danny Tley en question? Les collectibles, oui, là, mais la carte en tant que telle. Ayayou? Ayayou?
Alors que je viens...
Avec une telle touche sans fuite, la liberté est sans limite. Seule la perpétueuse 360 au côté extensible est ajustée tout tour en protégeant les acrobates en liberté des fuites jusqu'à 100%. Airpush Cruisers 360, Happy Wild Liberté. La peau, elle doit être prête à tout, même si elle est sensible. Tu l'as bien compris. Extra sensible possède 5 lames longue durée et de l'aloès pour un rasage de près jusqu'à 0% d'irritation. Choisissez un rasage pour votre peau. Ma peau, mon choix. Vénus.
Ben, tu vas dans la collection, non? Tu vas faire les
Oui.
collecteurs dans les défis, solo. Puis après, ben, tu vas dans la collection, puis tu vas le voir dans les affaires de Titan, là. C'est le premier à gauche complètement.
Ben oui, je sais plus où j'avais la tête. Mike, j'ai déjà fait des bonnes, des joueurs dans le passé. Là. J'ai eu un brain fart, un pet cervical, ma parole. Thanks, bro. Oh, hell. Laisse une top et je reviens. Pas vrai. On va faire une don. Voilà, moi, là. Ah ouais. Ah non, elle est bonne. Comment? Non, c'est ça. Awesome. Fait qu'on n'ouvre pas de paquet tout de suite, là. D'accord. Ah, y a pas de trouble, chérie. Non, c'est rien que pour te demander, c'est pas grave, là. On les ouvrira tantôt, et pas que je m'en fous, là. Ouais, non, c'est ça. C'était juste pour savoir si c'était à break. Non, je comprends ça, chérie, y a pas de trouble. Non, c'est ça. Je t'aime pour toujours, babe. Mouah. Je suis de retour.
We are just about to drop the puck here in overtime. What a time for you to tune in if you're just joining us here now. We are in next goal wins territory
Il y a
now.
une match à soir peut-être.
Step up and be the hero.
Ah!
Spirited battle along the boards for the puck.
C'est demandé par qui.
The Senators gain
Lève ce
possession.
gars-là. Ouais, c'est ça, on verrait.
Heatley
Ok.
started against the boards.
Tu sais, Mike, sérieux, tu sais, je sais pas l'état d'âme dans lequel tu vas être, mais qu'on a fini de jouer. Mais sache que moi être là pour toi. Puis on ira jouer on va jouer avec les Nords, là. Je t'essaie de prendre quelques goals, là, avec des passes parfaites sur le tape, là. Puis tu partiras tout seul, tu scoreras, là, avec des feintes, là. Ça va te recrinquer, là, tu sais. Tu vas voir que Chris, ben, OK, il me colle une volée, mais tabarnak, il care pour moi, puis il me fait des hosties de jeu, puis tout, puis il me fait gagner des games avec les Nords, fait que là, tu vas être content, tu vas te coucher bien content. Tu vas toujours être content, puis tu vas oublier ça, tu vas t'en remettre. Ça va être une plaie, là, pendant un bout, c'est sûr, pour l'ego, mais tu sais, c'est correct, là. Tu sais, tu seras pas le premier à perdre contre moi, là. Message de mange-marde.
Fait qu'après les 2 matchs que je vais avoir gagné, ça m'arrête de faire un Jesse.
Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. The Sabres looking against the half
C'est
wall.
un message genre ça. Ah, c'est plate, ce stick-là. Comme un 4. Oh, je parle pas.
Puck is dropped. Overtime is underway. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice. Coughs up the puck.
Anywhere your cowardice dwell, and I will see you riding straight to hell. Oh,
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone.
Hey.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Buffalo's got possession of the puck.
Oh, quel scandale.
He locks up his opponent perfectly with the hip check. Sends a pass over. Heatley's going to play it near the point.
There we go.
The overtime winner, and we'll put this one to bed. We are just getting ready to drop the puck here in period number 2. And we are still scoreless. After a scoreless opening period, we are underway here in period number 2. Scores! Oh, a little flick of the wrist was all it needed.
Well, this is his textbook shot, isn't it, James? And it's a beauty. It is the quick release. No one knows where it's going to. Not the goaltender, not the players in front of him. He just finishes.
Gets a hold of the puck. And now he angles it across to Kovacic. And that pass is redirected. Handles the puck. Sends it to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play. Ottawa's taken a 2-0 lead after that quick strike.
Well, they've been the better team, James, all night long. They've dominated possession. They've been in the offensive zone. They've been first retrieve pucks, and most importantly, they put a ton on net.
And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Loses his balance on the play.
The King of Kings. All hail the King.
The Senators have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Along the half wall with the puck. A chance in front! And he catches that one with the glove.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Oui, ça allait NXT TakeOver Toronto aussi. Dans le temps qu'NXT était meilleur. Hein?
Kovasu's got it along the wing. Ottawa's got the puck along the boards. Heatley's got it across the line. Here's a
Bow
shot.
to the Masters. Break it down, bitch.
The centermen glide into position. And they win the draw here in their own.
Yeah.
Moves it to Primo. Puck is grabbed here at center ice by Kovasu. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? And does it again. Slides it diagonally to Alfredson. And that's a great heads-up play. Oh, look at this. Breakaway. Nice stop by Hasek. Quick pass to Redden. And he slides it quickly to Heatley.
Yeah.
Gain control of it.
Good catch.
Takes the puck. To the front. Decides to think about it. And he maintains possession of the puck here. And that puck leaves the zone. The Bruins carry it along the wall. Comes up with a stop. Hasek's got the puck and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, but he makes a key save right there. Really important that he keeps his head in focus in the game.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. Ottawa's taking possession in their own end. The Senators take it across the blue line. The Bruins take possession in
Vas-y,
the
bro.
end.
C'est une encyclopédie.
Working the puck deep inside their own end. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. The Bruins have it against the wall. Loses the coverage there. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Well, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. And he comes up with it. Oh, what a hip check. He lined it up perfectly. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. Closed space so fast and just taken down.
Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. The Bruins have it now. Can't maintain possession after that hit. The Bruins take possession in the neutral zone. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. And now it's grabbed by Chara. Slides by the check.
C'est une bonne question, ça.
Oh, did the rink rattle?
Je pourrais même pas te répondre. Il y en a tellement, là. Ça dépend du moins de quelle époque tu parles. En rétrospect, là. Je sais pas. Il y en a tellement. Là, des années 80, là, des années 90, des années 2000, là, toutes les décennies. Moi, je trouve qu'HBK, c'est le meilleur de tous les temps. Je suis un gros Jericho fan que j'ai rencontré 3 fois. J'ai 3 photographes. Mais il y en a tellement.
Centering feed! And that goes off a body and a ride. Oh, blocker save! What
Le
a
meilleur
stop!
WrestleMania, c'est le 19, en tout cas.
Fischer's got the
Je
puck
peux te
down
dire
at
ça.
his own end.
C'est pas vrai que c'est
Fires
17.
it! Denies
C'est une
the
question de
power
goût.
play.
Pour moi, c'est
It's
19.
incredible what an amazing shooter he is, James. He can change the angle
Je
of
sais
his
pas si t'en
shot
rappelles,
at
ça.
will. He's one of the best in the leagues at it. But this time the goaltender read it and made the save.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Senators are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. The Bruins start with the puck in their own end. Steps into all of that. Takes a bump and hangs on.
Very long.
Ottawa's gained possession along the boards. Puck grabbed by Phillips.
I got some deep inside of me. Courage is the thing that keeps us free. American, I for the rights of every man. I am a real American. I for what's right.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Primo's won the face-off here in the offensive zone.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. And there's the horn bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3.
I can't let it slide.
Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. Final frame is underway here. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period.
Ouais, c'est le pire match de la carte, c'est le seul pas bon match. Le Shawn Jericho dans un de mes matchs forever. Le Lesnar Angle. Le Hogan McMahon. Aucun droit d'être bon comme ça. Fucking meilleur roster ever. Ils n'ont jamais eu un roster aussi bon. Avec autant de légendes, de gros noms, puis en ce moment, le monde actif, je dirais Jess Stars par défaut à cause de son ancienneté que je lève depuis 2002. Le Becky Lynch. Moi, c'est le fun, le produit est devenu bon, là.
And he slides it quickly to Chara. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Here's a short pass to Primo.
Oh, he's just a common man.
He denies him with the paddle save. Oh, and another beauty stop right there.
Hasek's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your
we can dream.
Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Here's a race for the loose puck. And loses possession.
If you're black and white, really funky, that's alright.
Into the offensive end, right up the middle.
Moi, je Mesdames et messieurs.
Hasek's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been outstanding all game, James. There's a reason why his team is leading in this one, and elects with a good decision to get the face-off.
Off the face-off, they take the puck. Heatley's carrying it ahead. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Kovacic. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. And out comes the extra attacker with the goaltender parked on the bench. Maintains control of the puck. Oh, what a save on the one-timer. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
Repetitive practice has made him an expert at this shot, James. He is so dangerous. He can get it off quick, and he can get it off in stride. He does just that, but the goaltender makes an incredible save.
Bye-bye.
Passes it over.
La distance classique. Il est allé en 2002 dans le show ici, c'est nous commencer. Randall.
Ottawa's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and... Lead here big time in the third. Oh, and a great hits-up play to force the turnover by Redden. Slides it across. Great heads-up play with the stick by Chara. Uses the force on that hit. Slides the puck across to Kovacic.
Fisher's made an incredible play right there.
And it's an empty-net goal.
Well, this is the risk you take when you pull your goaltender for the extra attacker, James, and they get burned on it.
Spoken like a true stay-at-home defender there, Pounder. The Bruins don't have time on their side, but they're starting to scratch back.
They're scratching back, they're clawing back, but they're going to have to take some offensive chances. We are going to have to start jumping in, opening up lanes, and creating odd man rushes.
Hard hit frees up the puck.
Super.
Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. Oh, look at this. Score!
Les mettent de protection de la peau à l'épreuve, mais les Pampers Sweaters absorbent instantanément pour aider à garder la peau du bébé sec. Une protection de la peau approuvée par les bébés. Pampers Sweaters.
Oui, ça va être la continuité de la Coupe des saisons. On va avoir Picard contre Raph Game 2. Et à part ça, il va peut-être y avoir moi puis Mike, peut-être Issa puis Will à suivre. La seule confirmée à date, vraiment, c'est Raph puis Will. Pas Raph puis Will, mais Raph Picard. J'aime mieux confirmer quand c'est vraiment sûr qu'il vient ça. Il va jouer en shell aussi. Sur Mike, ça va super. Je peux pas garantir ça. Ça, c'est une bonne tune, mon Pascal. Hein? Evolution. Ah, Motorhead. Let's see. Time to find out who I am. Ouais, c'est vrai que c'est facile les moments. Hein? Mike.
Alors que je ne peux absolument plus rien faire avec les ressources que j'ai. Alors, je vais y aller avec cette équipe. Je suis très confiant, là. Bon match ce soir, mesdames, messieurs. On vous révèle la date, là, mais il y a déjà du monde devant l'arena. Ça va du barbecue, là, et des pieuvres. On mange de la pieuvre, là, sur barbecue. Incroyable, là, avec la sauce fit cook au barbecue.
C'est ça que je sais pas, Pascal, mais je sais pas parce que faut que je sorte acheter une nouvelle manette. C'est mon stick drift. Puis après ça, Picard puis Raph vont jouer. Mais là, je sais pas à quelle heure, parce que justement, je sais pas si ça va concorder. À quelque part à soir, là, je te dirais. Là. Ce sera pas avant début de soirée. Là. Avant 7 heures peut-être. Moi et Mike, si ça se fait, ça va être vers 10h30, 11h à soir. Puis on va jouer du shell après. Those collectibles. C'est pas mal ça le plan, chum. Je vais ça ouvrir maintenant. But you know the name's the game. Unforgiven, unforeseen. Et je fais Danny Hitler d'arrêt. Pas que la maison de cœur. Il y a une vie, ça va dans le line-up. On va mettre notre balise. Il fait mal, c'est oh, ça me gosse.
Fancy Feast, inspiré des chefs, adoré des chats.
Absolument, je suis bien d'accord avec toi, chum. There you go. Yes. Ça promet d'être tout un affrontement, là, ce soir. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. I like it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Ouah, 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 Bon, revenons à un podcast.
Decades.
Okay, why not?
I love how he starts the line of thought with, well,
you know, we're always brainstorming here in the creative department of the World's Entertainment here. And we believe that brainstorming is the basis for all ideas.
well, thank God for that. So that's him in the months before the Slammy. 7 weeks after the Slammy. Team with rich new grit.
Noir et blanc.
Big money spectacle on both
Original.
sides of the border. It's sport, showbiz, vaudeville, and morality play all rolled into one. Yeah, right. It takes place amid a carnival-like atmosphere in sports arenas in the biggest cities and the smallest towns. It's rolling across the continent like a juggernaut. Professional wrestling, World Wrestling Federation style, is rapidly becoming a multi-million-dollar, multimedia, multi-you-name-it phenomenon. The brains behind all this brawn is the wily Vince McMahon, president of Titan Sports Incorporated of Greenwich, Connecticut. This company controls the WWE. It's a myriad of clever spin-off licensing and merchandising enterprises. He's a third-generation promoter who, not content with the little wrestling empire in the eastern U.S. he inherited from his father and grandfather several years ago, is taking the show all over the U.S. and Canada. Prior to McMahon, a show of bravado, wrestling was strictly a regional affair. With promoters working within smallish boundaries, tying up several states or provinces exclusively and leaving outside markets to their competitors.
It's, I mean, well, these are the things that we contributed to the nationalization of professional entertainment as a whole,
as well as the oil industry.
Absolutely. We solidified oil. Create a base
sort of OPEC, emphasis on PEC. Then they get Jack Tunney quoted. He says, "This idea has been around for years," says an admiring Jack Tunney president.
Can we get something, just write something in the voice of Jack Tunney? I don't care who it is.
Jack, say this, please. Just go and say this.
Can you, listen, answer the phone. They're going to ask you a question. Before the question, just say what's on the paper.
How funny is it, a legitimate news reporter interviewing Jack Tunney like he's the actual president of the WWE?
Well, we want you to, if you're interested, we do. I wouldn't mind you.
I'd introduce you to somebody, pal.
To introduce you to the president of the company, who is of a much more important status than I am. I'm simply the developer of sorts.
Mr. Jack Tunney, Jack, please meet this reporter here. I believe his first name is Howard.
Thank you, Howard. Hey, I sound like David Lynch.
Yeah, Jack Tunney had Lynch qualities. He did. Just a small touch of Lynch.
He was like a lost
Lynch, yes. But yeah, there are some tribute in his capacity. As they say here, Canada's top wrestling promoter based in Toronto, which, of course, when Vince made the deal to push into Toronto, formed a venture with the Tunney family. They split profits. And they split them richly. The Tunneys got pretty much the best deal of anyone that got into bed with Vince.
I think that's really the key right there. It's really about venturing.
Right.
And that's what it was. It was business venture after business venture.
I mean, I should take that back. We haven't seen all the language of all the NDAs, so maybe some people got better money for getting into bed with Vince, but as far as this goes,
there have been many women who've gotten plenty of money to bed with me.
And you're proud of that fact.
Hey, listen, I believe in paying for services. I believe in the service industry.
How amazing is it that he makes that sound noble? I believe in paying for services. Like, well, I guess when you put it that way, I do too.
Absolutely. See, it's not so abnormal as people like to put it. I believe it is indeed truly normal. Not abnormal.
A lot of people, Teddy says, get great ideas and then fold up when they run into restrictions, but he had the guts to keep going. Okay. I think what Jack Tunney's trying to say is...
Please, can you do that again, please?
was delivered in the proper tonality. This idea of tonality is right. And he's saying, other promoters have tried to take over the entire world before, but didn't back off. Vince Jr. didn't back off, and others did. I guess they got cold feet when the globe was at stake. They got cold feet once they got to Toronto. 3 weeks. Okay, McMahon's marketing arsenal includes the use of this, as well as the Northern Territories. Right. 3 weekly syndicated TV shows on nearly 190 independent stations in the U.S. and Canada. 8 annual 90-minute specials. No, 8, 7 against main events. Is it 8 or 6? Is it 8? Well, in 86 there were usually it's like 6, but hold on. That's something I think in 86 there were quite a few. Yeah, this article was written in 86 in fairness to the author, so they have no way of knowing whether NBC would order less in future years. So we're looking at, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, so no. 5 at 86. 5 is. But there were, I'll tell you what, but there were.
Dig on in, and we are about ready to go.
What was this article written? 86.
Let's do this. The puck is dropped. We're underway. The Lions take it along the wall. The Predators scoop it up along the boards. The Lions going to work on offense.
85.
Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone.
Maybe
Look at the Savardian spinorama.
Maybe NBC had an option for 8.
No room for
maybe
that
exercise.
one to get through.
Might help to put a number in.
Gets in front of the one-timer.
A weekly animated children's TV show on CBS called Hulk Hogan's Rock and Wrestling. Hogan is the WWF World Heavyweight Champion. The show is the network's second most popular Saturday daytime program.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game,
Introduce you to her. Oh, no, it's standing. Very just sweet. Not me, I don't go for a week. I just go I don't even maybe use my dog.
Wins the draw at center.
And when I talk about Matt Day, I
circle with the puck. On the attack along the boards.
There's no way.
There's
never better profile of Hulk Hogan where it says Matinee Idol, M-A-T-O-R.
Beautiful 360 with the puck.
That had to happen. Let's be honest about this. They're on NBC. They're on USA.
And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot.
Rock and Wrestling.
Takes off the coverage. Quick feed to Thomas. And now he moves it to Stamora.
It's kind of funny.
He got all of that hit on the play.
USA and Fox.
The Lions take it along the wall.
Yeah.
The 360 with the puck.
Hot selling. They were all over the place.
And
they were
in
not just on these stations. They were
puck sent over to Flanagan.
Hot commodities.
The Predators pick up steam on the attack.
Hot selling album on CBS Epic Records. He's writing songs for many famous top wrestlers and 3 rock music videos to help start. 5 monthly self-promoting magazine called
one of his
WWF.
teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Had a good use of the body to knock the puck loose.
But it says,
Looks to set up along the point. Puck picked up by Pesci.
It's a good trivia question.
Clock ticking down here inside the first period.
Talk about the agony between. Really,
into the offensive end now.
Think about the 4 weeks
the fans desperately urging for them to shoot before the clock winds down.
Yeah, when I read that, it gets me excited.
Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long. And we are underway here in the second period. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Predators are going to need to find the details in their game here, James. They're not winning faceoffs. They're not starting with the puck. There's a real reason why they're behind.
The Lions have looked good offensively tonight, generating all sorts of opportunities.
Well, they would have had to hire 6 editors.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
WrestleMania now in second
year. Nice on the one-timer.
TV stars like Joe Rivers and Kathy Crosby, like WrestleMania 2 and 7.
Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side.
And sports personnel.
And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice.
Christian Stodd's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all 3 zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, you're doing a great job of taking away passes.
The Predators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Makes the save.
All this
and the keeper's going to play it.
New York-based LJN Toys Limited is
into the
master
offensive
toy
zone down the right wing.
Selling everything from
Goes
vintage wrestling
full circle
dolls.
with the puck. Into the corner now.
Hulkamaniac. How many young Hulkamaniac rock and wrestling kids?
Trocheck's got it to the side. He denies him on the one-timer. Wow. There's another stop.
Doll. I think he's got one of those dolls.
Just a
those
punch
wrestling
squeeze here on
dolls.
the offensive end. The fans are all over it. Carrying it, moving, looking.
The dolls are
and
that's wrestling.
Picked up along the wall. Oh, what a stop. And there's the whistle. As the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed stoppage. They got a face-off coming up here in the offensive end.
And the goaltender looks fatigued, James, so their best medicine right now for them is to find a way to put the puck to the net.
Rips it. Tried to put it in the side and missed. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
Make it 3 in a row.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save, not once, not twice, multiple times.
And a stick in the lane ends that threat. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They've really turned it up a notch now. And now he moves it quickly to Lozon. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Evangelista. Solid check to slow him down. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up.
Says John Bork, publisher of New Jersey-based
There we
wrestling.
go. Puck is dropped, and now the clock is ticking on the third period here. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Still plenty of time left in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point.
Drop me off, because Saturday's accounted for.
The Lions win it.
Oh,
Benoit swooping in on the attack. Beautiful 360 with the puck. And it's a quick pass to Johnson. Denies him in front.
Are you kidding?
There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Stops. Always. One of my
Ready
stops.
to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off.
Basically, 4 scores I wanted to go to.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Toys, even, obviously, 20s. Absolutely. As long as Kid was around, I was seeing what wrestling figures were available. See what's going. Exactly. I would go to Suncoast Video. I would go to...
the Lions take possession here inside the
Strawberries
offensive
or
zone.
some record sheet. Yes.
Sliver of it, and it stays out.
We'll go to the
Grabbed along the board by Schmaltz. The 360 with the puck. Schmaltz will play it from the side. Now a quick pass to Benoit. Takes the feed and makes no mistake about it.
Well, and this is tougher than it looks, James. We see players working on it in practice all the time. This time he executes perfectly and puts it in.
Ripped away. Yeah.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Look at the Savardian spinorama. The Lions played along the wing.
WWF refuses to supply pictures for its magazine.
And that's out of reach and
total
out
control
of
of this
the
product.
offensive
You don't have
zone.
to like them, the WWF, but they've done a lot for themselves.
Nice feed from the
rest of the business
goaltender.
correctly, whether they've wanted to or not. Man's a genius in his own time.
Goes
Back to
full
get
circle with the puck. Unloads the shot. And the traffic neutralizes that threat.
Sport, a lot of people think it
Out
is.
to the challenge as he gets his pad
Professional
on it.
managerial class.
Handles the puck from the left side.
A lot of people have come out of the closet
And a
to
good
admit they're wrestling.
solid hit on that play. Stamkos has it in the defensive end.
Did you know the professional managerial class is out
Looking
there?
to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Lions have it behind the cage.
Still come out of the closet for that shit.
Beautiful 360 with the puck. Offside the call will get a reset.
Man's leading attraction is the charismatic Hogan.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Lions have all the momentum right now, leading by 2.
What? Is that sarcasm, dude?
And off the draw, they win the face-off. The Lions take it across the line. The 360 with the puck.
Are you saying I have the British, brother?
tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Benoit's close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. Look at the Savardian spinorama. Nearing the point. Johnson's walking the line. Trocheck's got the puck near the back end.
Is now the glitching of the night.
With possession along the wall.
Is but by name that is.
Goes full circle with the puck.
No, the fake is.
The Lions will play it against the boards.
Ouais, c'était bien ça, c'était vraiment cool.
Commence par là.
18 seconds left. Casey's nobler than what, brother? WWE? Something on that, dude.
And the fans on their feet recognizing a solid.
T'aimais ça toi aussi, Pascal?
Offensive set.
All hands on deck here as the extra attacker is now out. A shot at the empty net. Scores into the empty net. And that should probably
6'8" 310 pounds of home strength. I can't believe we can say that to a team. I can't. God bless those who figure outside the wing as he is inside. I don't know. Something tells me us resurfacing TNA like we did that time is going to lead to, I don't know, just like a short-term moment of TNA nostalgia where people are going to be looking back at what happened. A former rock musician and bodybuilder, Hogan is one of the most sought-after celebrities in Hollywood. He has made appearances on Saturday Night Live, Love Boat, and The A-Team. He has his own animated TV show, numerous licensed products, countless personal appearances, not to mention beating up opponents with names like the Magnificent Morocco, Big John Studd, and King Kong Bundy 3 or 4 times a week. Wow. WWF's original strength lay in Madison Square Garden in New York, considered the mecca of wrestling in North America, but the phenomenon has spread to the Nassau County Coliseum on Long Island. Oh, wow, that's a fucking... You talk about a brand extension. Oof. That's a 45-minute drive.
I can't believe they're going that far.
Spectrum in Philly, the Meadowlands, New Jersey.
Welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Savalsky. Look at the stars
Ah, c'est là pour le câble.
on display for this hot matchup tonight.
Right,
The
exactly.
Lions win the draw and they'll start on the attack.
Madison Square Garden is historically.
Beautiful.
C'est quoi ton année favorite maintenant?
Looking to make something happen along the board.
4 locations now in that gas.
Ever.
Johnson's going to play it from the back of the cage.
10,000 range. Tunney switched to WWF
with the puck.
Oh,
and he just gets up. He scores. It looks like he
That's
had made the save, but that's in the back of the net for a goal. The Lions are on the board.
Bringing in shows to Maple Leaf Garden since 1931, and we've always done well. With the WWF, we've been doing a capacity business twice a month for the past 5 months.
Establishing some pressure and finding a way to get on the board. They do just that. Now they've established
I've
a
been told
1-0
to
lead.
tell you
It's about holding
that
it and pushing for more now.
WWE is better
Trocheck's got
than
it in the
I've got.
offensive zone. Great save by the
That's a
goaltender to
quote.
get a pad on
This is
that
not set
one.
under duress.
Keeping the puck out of the net.
Personal fear of
He's able to
reprisal.
make a clean save on
It
that
says
wrist
here
here,
that
James.
I
A quick
chose to
release
tell
shot,
you
and he's square to it.
The
That's where
Lions
in
play it
Canada,
along the
Alberta, and
boards.
Quebec are also wrestling hotbeds, although they don't get the biggest cards
And
yet.
he takes the feed. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Big time stop there. Denies him.
Alberta,
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
And that's offside, stopping the play.
In the U.S., McMahon and Wrestling Machine is seeking to crack the major markets of Chicago and Los
The
Angeles.
Lions have done a great job moving their feet
live
tonight, and
shows
they lead here
Los
midway
Angeles
through the
Sports Arena,
first.
Nassau Coliseum.
I guess.
Face off, they take possession.
Key matches for
Moves it quickly
across
over
the
to
continent,
Hall.
live on Taser TV.
Quel 91?
1.5 million people.
There's another for the hit parade. Coughs it up on the play.
Including 12 locations.
Redirected shot. Scores. Stevens. Stand post. Nice. The Lions are firing on all cylinders so far here in period number
Stars all
one.
have
Ok, 98 hasard 2000.
And it's their habits. You can tell that they worked on them, and they've talked about them pre-game, and they have certainly executed in this first period.
Shot.
Unloads one.
It's nice how much fun he's doing.
Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it.
What's
He's
the limit
confident.
boost?
You gotta believe he's gonna be looking for that.
Came out.
Perso da HPG, perso da Urge.
Fucking bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, Jerry Briscoe from the top of this guy.
C'est lui qui est finalement au top. Le run de heel. Début de Brock. Rob Van Dam est là.
Checks will tell you the exact figures, but many of the top good guys and bad guys are generally making $200,000 to $400,000.
Kurt Angle dans le bout de son pic. Commence à atteindre son pic.
They wrestle 3 or 4 times a week. When they're not fighting, they're doing time to sit at home and count their money.
The Lions gain control of the puck against the wall.
Right. Exactly. They've already spent it on alcohol, drugs,
moves it on over to Lozon.
Hotel rooms that the company will pay for. Flights the company will pay for. Health insurance the company will pay for.
Well, here's the
rental cars
ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Well, let's see if there's any pushback here after a one-sided opening period. Second frame underway. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Lions generated a ton of offense in that opening frame, James. They managed the puck, and they were rewarded because they executed with that puck possession time.
You take the red eye, you always take the earliest try.
Rocks him on the play.
You never have an excuse.
Oh, look at this.
So what's really so different from wrestling today compared to bygone eras?
From the other end because of the offensive production and the offensive zone, James. But there's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
They were big stars, but nothing like Hope. He's big in every corner. He took the junkyard dog. Yes, that's what the wrestler.
Popped the plane to Egypt. He got all of that one. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Rocks him into the boards.
If you're saying it, if you're telling me that, then it must be true.
All these conditions resulted in the famous. Our topic du jour in the 1906 series.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James, and then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is.
You've heard of the Oscars. You've heard of the Grammys. Now, MTV of the World Wrestling.
Oh, Mike.
Oh, where?
And he cashes in.
And they win that draw at center.
The Federation presents the Slash.
Sends the pass over. Pumps it away in his own end. Rips it. And then caroms off one of his teammates in front. Oh, he makes the save. I thought he was beaten on the The Lions lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively.
Right, exactly. So bizarre.
Rossi's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively.
Rocket Wrestling Connection, much value.
And there's nothing worse in the score than having your own
95% posturing, 5% substance. My experience, ratio tends to focus on the rest of life as well, and it is easier to discern in Rocket Wrestling, which I think is both activities, such inviting targets for politicians across the ideological spectrum.
Picked up along the boards by Verhaeghe. Huge steal in his own end. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. He grabs the puck here at the point. And not much on that one. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit.
There is good posturing, located by P.T. Barnes style. Have fun. And there is evil posturing, located by Paranoia.
Handles the pass. And that doesn't reach the net.
The wrestling album, Epic One.
Nearing the 40-minute mark of the game.
By various stars who were wrestling federations posturing at its best.
From the point, looks to make something happen.
I think we got to the bottom of that with Baltimore.
Rips it and rips it!
What the hell does Derrida? For one thing,
all right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Here we go. Third period set to get
It's
underway.
fun to say these
Simply
songs are
too much
serious.
to not enough at this point.
In and of
2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Lions have a comfortable lead here in the third period, in part due to their good habits, and they've been really effective in all three zones all over the ice. Now they just got to bring it home. So managing and protect the puck is everything.
Singing wrestlers for exuberant awfulness. And boy, are the singing wrestlers exuberantly awful. Their standouts are Rowdy Roddy Pipers for everybody actually fun. And Nikolai Volkov's astoundingly slurred.
And he takes the dish.
The one exception is Gary is really American, which is serious. We are in the nationalism, which is
Ooh.
as Blake November calls real American.
Quand j'étais kid, j'aimais les Rockers.
Really, that's all that it's about right now. This game is over, and you can see they just want this game and the clock to tick down. They want that final buzzer to go.
Également le chien. Je l'ai dit en plus. Cette époque-là, hein. Est-ce que je tiens pour une bonne équipe ici?
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. The Lions have shown both sides of slowing down here in this third period up big.
Ah, des bonnes équipes.
Stamkos wins the face-off in the offensive zone.
Ouais, c'est croyable.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all.
Oh, what a shot on the one-timer.
Just unbelievable. Yeah, this works.
The Lions are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one
it's
to
no
end
worse than
pounder.
politics.
And if you're past the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
And after the broad center, they've got a hold of the puck.
That was the sense of it.
Can't connect on the shot. The Predators have a hold of it in the defensive zone. The Lions take possession here in the open ice.
Come on, you can be part of the commentary.
Along the half wall with the puck.
You're making comments and stuff, but you don't even know what you're talking about.
You know, of all the
And he
people that
sidesteps the check
played
there.
most brilliantly,
Oh,
that's
it's
being
some
served
smooth
this
skating to
this
lose
maybe
a
one
defender
show all those
there.
years ago was MTV themselves with
Oh.
Pass. And
the
that
cafe
doesn't connect.
where the
And now he
intellectuals
passes up to
to
Schmaltz.
sit around and
Oh,
talk
look
about
at this
the life.
chance. Here's a pass in front. And
Awesome.
he elects not to
Intellectuals.
shoot and will hang on to the
They
puck.
hired actual intellectuals to talk about pro wrestling in a total tongue-in-cheek way. They put it on the broadcast. Showing all these rock stars commenting.
And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. The Lions gain possession.
Old school.
And he can't hang on after that hit.
Talked about the fact
Here they come on the
that the
rush.
same night as 1960, this was Saturday night's main event. Ferrofino was awesome. I do appreciate that. Right after
He's
this
licking
thing
his chops when he
finished,
goes on the
the
road,
house show.
James, and he gets his hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it.
Un des naturaux de notre le tremblement de terre. Comme j'ai un avec ma femme, le tremblement de terre. Avec petit fouine. Avec petit fouine. Fait master. Tugboat. Ça va faire mes nasty boys. What them nasty boys. Good boys. C'était triste quand les nasty boys avaient pas des ceintures Art Foundation à la Summing ça. Une casse de manteau. C'était René Boulet. Je suis celui qui slappe des rondelles dans le fond du filet. Monsieur Wonderful. Oh, nice. T'as écouté comme musique, Pascal? C'est Ben favori parce que chanteur populaire favori.
see just a taste of the kind of things we're saying on the few matches they did commentate that ended up seeing the light of day.
I'll take an exception to some of our ringsiders here as we're jammed packed once again. SRO signs run out early.
Même pas legit ou oh, je suis pas sûr. Tu parles quand j'étais kid? J'aime pas du tout, pas aimé. Il y en a tellement des mauvais. Hein?
Counter by Barrio. He alleviates that pressure by reaching in, pushing that next to the side.
Wrestling Podcast. JP Saru.
So yes, Barrio, not Barrio, Barrio,
like fucking Barrio,
Spaghetti-O, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
And Jim Powers there. Excerpted. They're talking a lot about the sold-out crowd, and yeah, I'm sure it would have sold out anyway, considering how hot they were. There's mentioning people were there to see slams. It's like, right, an afterthought. But yeah, when they show like the wide shot to start,
J'aimais pas Bobby Nunn car c'est jeune.
broadcasting that scene was great to set up.
Je l'ai lu.
See it, part of like a set.
C'est un des meilleurs
Yeah, that's what I
ever.
thought. I thought it was just part of the set.
Je pense que t'as déjà vu ça de prime time avec le gars de là.
Saturday's main event that night,
Les
as mentioned, was
échanges de
Phoenix
compétition.
March.
J'aimais pas Smith vraiment. Très jeune non plus.
As mentioned,
Je les aimais toutes pas. Mais là, la chier. Ah, mon Dieu.
it has some interesting pre-roll before the
Ouais,
start of the actual song.
il est pas mal à deux longtemps pareil.
They
Mais
played
son segment d'entrevue, c'était
JFK saying that's not what
de douloureux à écouter, Dos
that's
Switching.
not what your country is. Yeah.
Très
I
remis.
guess they thought that was yeah,
T'as-tu ces vieux qui peuvent là en français, ou au club vidéo comme moi? Là, tu me mets en
They
tête.
also show us him tearing up
Le
that
coup de
picture
la
of the
corde à
novel,
l'âme.
as we mentioned. By the time they aired the video on the broadcast, Hulk had already been
Là,
totally
vieux Tim.
ambushed and sent to the hospital with the kick gun Bundy. It's
À
almost
part
like
les mains, mais
it's a bit tearful, you know.
c'est pas pas.
Mentioned one of the guys in the sheets picking this up. Newsletter I haven't heard before. Somebody who's live said that not only was Hulk Hogan and Carol in the live crowd,
Solid effort by the penalty killing unit as the power play comes up empty. Turn that one aside. My goodness, they are really starting to dial up the pressure here now.
That's what
Over to
was
McKinnon.
reported.
And another consecutive save.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize for the delay. Hulk Hogan right now, as closely as we can medically. I regret to say, it might be quite a while at the moment. It's nothing to say, but not have a pulse.
The Lions win the faceoff. Takes a shot.
Not have the audience. Most of the audience. Imagine children crying.
Good use of the body on the play.
Well, you gotta get as much emotion out of the crowd for this. Yes, it's the end of this game. It's gonna sell WrestleMania.
Here's a short pass to Hobson.
Can't do anything on
He
it.
got all of that one. What pressure here
As
in the
mentioned,
offensive end.
you know, carved out
There's the whistle.
the network
There's
television.
the call
Which
to
there is
the
evidence, though. I
TV's
can
team
find
of much
video.
needed
It shows
rest.
the didn't exist. It's fine.
Here in the late
Vince McMahon
goings of the
was guest
period,
DJ on MTV
we've still
earlier
got
today.
zeros on the
Presented
board.
the premiere of the Real American Video for the television
The Penguins
audience.
get a hold of the puck in their own end.
MTV and Wrestling taking again the first, maybe not, Slam Awards will be telecast live from and before the eyes of 14,000 avid wrestling fans at the Civic Center in the heart of downtown
Non,
Baltimore.
ça ne l'est
Friday,
pas.
March 1st, 7:30 the show is none other
Pas ma
than
connaissance.
Frost Federation Vince McMahon. One of the muscle comedies. We promised to show up that night for the class. Jessica Body Ventura. That one.
Jessica Body Ventura. Wait a minute, McMahon.
And they grab possession of the
Ventura.
puck after that center ice face-off.
C'est mon Jesse.
Final minute approaching here in this opening frame.
The body.
Schmaltz
The
explores
body
across the middle.
rules.
And too
The
much
body
traffic and puck
rules.
blocks that one.
Tonight.
4 seconds.
I've
Giant
got the
seconds to
body.
make the save.
The body rules. Connais-tu ce tune-là de Jesse Ventura? Ça s'appelle The Body Rules. Si t'as jamais entendu ça, faudrait écouter ça.
Welcome to some hockey ultimate team action here
Là, je
on
vais
the
t'attendre.
ice.
Je vais te mettre The Body Rules. Okay. Je sais pas si tu la connais, ça se peut que tu la connaisses. Hein. De body. On dit celle-là, tu croches. De body. The body rules. Rules. Body. T'as connais-tu la toune? The Body Rules? Ça, c'est de la musique.
Équipez-vous pour l'été chez Walmart.
I'm James Cebulski, and these are a couple of fun
On
squads
protège
I'm
bien
looking
notre
forward to
peau
this.
avec de l'écran solaire.
Second
Pourquoi?
period
Pour longtemps, ce
underway.
serait
We'll
Aide
see if that
innocente.
period action carries over here. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Penguins need more motion, and they need to be better with the puck. Every time they get it, they're standing still. There's nowhere to go with it, and guess what? Their opponent's closing quickly. A lot of takeaways and a ton of turnovers. They got to correct that if they want to be better
Hate the
in the second.
music.
Schmaltz plays the puck.
Johnson's been feeling it, James. He got the go-ahead goal, and now the puck's on his stick.
Oh, what a block. He'll get a big-time save. Oh, my goodness. He scores. What a finish.
Ça veut qu'un vidéo extraordinaire.
One-timer. It's a perfect setup, and he's in wonderful position. Gets a perfect rotation and buries it.
The Lions are checking all the boxes tonight. 4 shots, 4 goals, and they lead in the second. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Move the puck along the half wall. Takes the feed. And he gets in front of that. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. 2-0 is the score. Stanley wins the draw. They'll look to set up here offensively. The one-time rocket denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction! Too much congestion in front. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Oh, and a great save by Curry. Scooped up along the wall by Pedersen. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. The Penguins take it along the wall. Jostles the puck loose. One-on-one with the goaltender. Scores! Finishing all alone.
Wow, it isn't easy to score against these tenders, in particular in these one-on-one battles. But he fakes and is able to bury in the back of the net.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Puck grabbed by Johnson. Feeds it over. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Puck scooped up by Johnson. And
C'est quelque chose, hein?
Picks off the feed. He got all of that one.
C'est très 1986. C'est merveilleux.
Here they come out along the wing. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
The body.
The Penguins
I've got the
take
body.
their own end.
Body rules tonight.
Fans desperately calling for a shot before the buzzer. Oh, an even better save. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for
The
this.
Body Rules. The next stand back de Vince. Merveilleux skill.
The premiere of the Real American video for the music television audience. Here's a blurb. MTV and Wrestling Tangle Again, the first, maybe annual, maybe not, Slammy Awards, will be telecast live from before the eyes of 14,000 avid wrestling fans at the Civic Center in the heart of downtown Baltimore, Maryland. Friday, March 1st, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time only on MTV. Host of the show is none other than the voice of the World Wrestling Federation, Vince McMahon, among the World Muscle nominees who have promised to show up that night are Freddie Blassie, Jesse Amati Ventura,
The Lions have been fantastic through 40 minutes of play, James. They've been good on both sides of the puck. They've gotten themselves a
managers and the
commentators.
That's who you're promoting.
You still want to push when you have the puck, but you have to be in good
DJs Alan
spots
Hunter
to
and
protect
Martha Quinn will
defensively.
be in Baltimore to offer color commentary during the history making event. That never turned out to be the case. Alan Hunter was, of course, the MTV VJ that was backstage for War to settle the score, and has been in a couple of historical documentaries about the first WrestleMania and that whole time period since. He was integral. He was the guy that sits with Gene Okerlund and kind of narrates this whole idea of rock and wrestling before we get to the Hogan Piper match on War to settle the score. But he was not on the Slammies. Martha Quinn, however, was. She's backstage in a sweater trying to figure out what the fuck is George Steele's problem, for instance.
Yes. Oh my God.
She is just... she doesn't want to...
That poor ratings just so awful.
So it says here, Vince McMahon to guest VJ prior to the Slammy telecast. Vince McMahon will be a guest VJ on MTV Wednesday, February 26th. So it wasn't earlier that day. It was a week before. Wednesday, February 26th, from 10 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. And we'll introduce the world premiere of Hulk Hogan's new video, Real American, with music by Rick Derringer, and reveal a little behind-the-scenes Slammy footage. We don't have such luck right now.
I know. I mean, that sucks. I would hope.
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after
This from the Los Angeles Times in May of that year. Sound and vision rocking around the flat. Is it too late to reschedule the bicentennial? Now that rock and rollers finally are getting into the American spirit en masse, about a decade too late, the MTV channel is starting to look more like something that could be called the USA Network. That already exists. Somebody get this Chris Willman on the phone. You guys are an idiot.
Awesome.
You know, just want to have such clever turns of phrase and always
Also,
doesn't
we
like
clearly don't want to be doing this, so we don't even put in the time to kind of
like
like
gussy it up for no good reason. Just tell us, convey the information, please. It doesn't have to be dry, but like, what was that? This new patriotism takes many forms. There's Jackson Brown singing that he wished these United States were in the right for America, and then there's the America right or wrong flavor of novelties, like the collaboration between wrestling company Hulk Hogan and Rock Lightweight, Rick Derringer. American, neither vision of red, white, blue is very compelling, unfortunately, at least not in the video translation. There is something uniquely American, though, in the fact that the bottom of this barrel of current video clips is scraped by a bad actor taking on a new career. Ratings are based on the scale of 0 to 100. Okay, so he's ranking a series of Patreon albums at the time, of course. Real American being among the wrestling album. He writes, Hulk Hogan and Rick Derringer's Real American, directed by Ed Guerrillas. Derringer had good sense not to make an appearance in this video. A song from the wrestling album. The Hulkster provides ham enough for 100 clips. While the missing singer promises to fight for the rights of every man, the lucky wrestler is seen entering the ring to best an opponent dressed in red or crumpling up a photo of Gaddafi or playing air guitar against a rear projection backdrop of mountain majesties and spacious skies. Like Brown's video, this one also uses stock war footage, but of the more victorious type by Green Man. The sheer imbecility of a guy in tights equating himself with World War II vets would be more offensive if it wasn't such a rare example of Dada at its most heightened and aggressive level.
They fucking call this Dada? Wow.
I'm going to send you directly
Holy
quote,
shit.
and I'm going to make you read it back to not only me, but yourself and the people. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
This is the kind of stuff that WWF's fucking rise in the 80s led to.
Dadaist art? Jesus Christ. The sheer imbecility of a guy in tights equating himself with World War II vets might be more offensive if it wasn't such a rare example of Dada at its most heightened and
aggressive level.
Well, we've been waiting for this one all day
Performance
long,
is reality.
I
mean, you know Dada.
That's right.
I do. It's been fitting.
The Lions will
It
start with the
absolutely
puck
is.
as
Definitely.
they win the opening faceoff here.
How so?
Hammers the one-timer,
It
and that
it
caroms
just,
off a
you
party
know,
in the lane.
it's
Dismiss that
the
chance.
establishment. It
With
is.
all kinds of traffic, he grabs the puck here inside his own end.
Comments on
They are
absurd.
really buzzing here in the
It's a
offensive
public
end.
gathering demonstration.
And quick as a hiccup, they are
We're
on the
talking.
board here in
It
this
falls
one.
under the
Oh,
whole.
bonne chance, le chum.
Does it comment on its own absurdity?
Of course it does.
Is it word line? I mean, art line. I mean, that's the Slammy Awards right there.
Yeah. Okay? That is the Slammy Awards.
Man, I would have loved to show you Roland Barth.
Oh my
goodness.
Yeah. Oh.
But to get up a 1-0 lead on your opponent just minutes into the game, that is a fantastic start.
Your page of Dada.
Okay, yes.
The work of French poets, Italian futurists, and German expressionists would influence Dada's rejection of the correlation between words.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Yeah, exactly.
Lions
I was
have
waiting
been
for
the
some
better
kind of
team
play.
in this first period, more scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. And off the draw, they win the faceoff.
I'm gonna go there in the slant.
Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Lions have all the momentum right now, leading by
my
2.
goodness. Here we go.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the
Farms
defensive
Victor.
zone.
Dada.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Picked up along the wall by Schmaltz. Denies him, he got all of it.
Wow, that's pro wrestling.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
It's anti-art. I like that.
Where art was concerned with traditional aesthetics, Dada ignored aesthetics.
Fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
The Bruins
It's
have
art.
it in the offensive zone. Tremendous stop by Omar.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range.
It is pretty funny to call him Dada. Intended to offend. That's It's Roddy Piper, right? That's every heel back.
Absolutely.
It's Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov and anybody who got the old-fashioned way.
It's that
Play resumed.
human perception.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puts it on net for the
Eh,
point.
bébé.
Something tells me.
Ça va? Oui? T'es encore allergique, chérie?
Turnover in the defensive zone.
Ouais, je sais, j'ai entendu ça, c'est ça.
Thunderstruck.
Well, he did.
Terminus.
Closing so quickly,
Ben voyons donc.
time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a
Ça a bien été? Good.
Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. The Bruins gain the zone. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
Well, you're going to get the interference call
Yeah.
anytime you impede the forward movement of your opponent when they do not have the puck. You got to allow that to happen, otherwise you go into the box.
Ok, c'est bon?
And they win the
C'est bon?
defensive zone face-off. Across the line from center. Here he is in the open ice. Score!
Alors que je suis en live toujours. Oh. Alors que je suis en live toujours. Je viens de voir que Will est disponible, babe, si tu veux jouer jusqu'à 9h30 ce soir.
Pushes it across to Marchand.
Ok, ça sera donc pas ce soir.
Against the boards.
Ça marche.
Cutting to the front of the net. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
I love how impressive
Fait que ça serait plus en fin de semaine.
He knows that he's got to take away the
Ok,
net,
fait
so he
que,
gets
à
out and
partir
challenges to
de
make the save.
demain ou samedi? Je vais donc... Ben, il va rester... Vous allez être la dernière série à jouer, dans le fond. Parce que moi et Mike, on va sûrement jouer à soir. Puis il reste un match à Picard, puis Raph. C'est ça, il y a 4 séries totales. Fait que vous allez être la dernière série qu'on va attendre après vous autres pour commencer la deuxième ronde. Fait que, vous allez jouer en fin de semaine. Isa... Ah, je sais pas s'il est sur le live. Isa fait dire que ça va être soit demain soir ou samedi. C'est ça? Ouais, c'est correct pour lui, il va voir le message. Si ça le fait pas, il va le dire. I got the body. The body moves. Ah oui, c'est pas facile. Ça te tente-tu de me finir ça? Ça veut dire non? Je fais du flash. Ce que t'as à faire, là, c'est faire des parfaits one-two. Scorer des goals. Avec whoever the fuck. Si t'es team of the week, tu scorer des goals tout. Ah, des parfaits one-two. C'est une période de goût.
C'est quoi les team of the week?
And they win that draw at center. Disappointing power play effort as they serve up a short-handed goal, but both teams down back to even strength.
Well, you can feel that the momentum has shifted in this game. Akike kills it off and then gets a shorty. Unbelievable stuff.
Ok, ouais, je t'entends en bas. De racine. Ok. Ok. Ouais. Ouais, c'est correct. C'est cool, ça. Ok. Full sympa. Je déteste la lutte. Avant, j'aimais pas ça parce que c'est fake. C'est ça. Ah oui, non, les films, ça, c'est for real, là. Non, pour vrai, au début, j'aimais pas ça, mais hein? Ben ouais. Mais non, au début, j'aimais pas ça, mais je connaissais pas ça. Là, ça, j'aime ça parce que mon bébé m'a rendu accro. Non. C'est for real. C'est for real, baba. Ah ouais, ils se font des petites prises en bobette sur le coin de la corde. Sur le coin de la corde. Sur le top. Des fois, ils sont pognés dans la corde. Et puis ça y allait, oui. Ok.
Moves it to the middle. Oh, off the iron. One-time blast. Stones him on the play. Another stop by the goaltender. Puts another on the net. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Hammers it. Scores.
Excusez, tu vas m'excuser.
Execution on that one.
Yeah, that's a beautiful one-timer. But what I like about it is that he's already said he knows exactly where that puck is coming and he just wires it home.
Fondation-là, je l'haïs tellement. Charlemagne. Le Heidicos, là, il doit avoir une 12 numéros, là. C'est tellement écrit petit, à toi et fois, je me force les yeux pour voir de quoi. C'est de la crotte.
Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Verhaeghe. Moves the puck. Dishes it off, and he scores.
Looks like the game slows down for him. He gets to position and
Donc, c'est ça. J'ai fini à 85 à la place de 5. J'ai de la merde. Tant qu'à faire une journée, c'est que je m'endure plus. Ce qui va me rester pour samedi, là, c'est rien. Qu'est-ce que t'en penses? Ben, j'en fais le plus que je peux, là, mais samedi, je vais avoir dans le top 1h30 à faire. Je vais le faire en prenant mon petit café le matin, ça va être chill.
Moves it quickly over to Johnson. Handles the puck. And one scores! Well, I guess they weren't saved by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a... So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
Hello, Will.
Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. Cheryl, 40 minutes.
Tabarnak. Oh, je suis sonnette, m'a arraché le piton. Je peux t'attaquer, ça va prendre 2 secondes. Tu peux t'attendre? J'ai la boîte, j'ai le papier, mais il n'y avait pas tes filles. Mais moi, j'ai pas eu le message comme de quoi que tu allais passer par tout. Oui, ils m'ont envoyé le... C'est quoi, un autre compagnie, ça? Le groupe Monali, ouais. Ah, c'est ça, le portail, il n'est pas prêt par tout. Ouais, on va marquer pas prêt, puis... C'est ça, mais j'ai pas eu de message, rien. Ok, merci. Wow. Tellement mal géré, hein. C'est quoi ça? Pour ramasser mon vieux laptop. J'ai même pas eu de message comme de quoi que le petit monsieur allait passer aujourd'hui. C'est mal géré. Oh, c'est une merde.
In the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Lions have built themselves a healthy lead through 2 periods, and now it's about bringing it home, James. And in order to do that, you need to manage the puck, keep it simple, and make smart decisions with it.
McAvoy's moving the puck through his own zone.
Sorry for jumping in, James, but that was a massive hit.
Angles it over to Lindholm. And that's blocked from someone in front. Oh, it uses the blocker to stop that one. Nice save by Olmark. The Lions have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Takes it across the blue line. Passes it over. The Bruins have it from their own end. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. And he slides it quickly to Stamkos. Loses the coverage there.
The Lions start winning this game.
J'ai même dit qu'il faut te préparer, ça va prendre 2 minutes, tu veux t'attendre. Et dis non, je vais marquer pas prêt, puis je reviendrai.
You know your team has a chance to be successful.
Sends a pass over. Cutting to the slot. Decides to think about it. Oh, a clutch save.
Dans le stade d'une toilette. Dans le
misfires. That goes right out of the zone.
Qu'est-ce que ton frère fait la tête dans la toilette, Mike, dans le temps de détron?
Lutton's crossed the line and gained the zone.
quelque chose, mais c'est en 23 ans, ça va se faire un petit vite. Fais attention de ne pas compromettre l'horaire à mon sujet. C'était pas béni à cette heure-là. J'ai marqué, je suis trop vieux. J'ai marqué, là, il va y avoir des scènes semi-érotiques, on y verra peut-être des culs, c'est du side boob, mais des tas de gros. Là, Mike a marqué, c'est la soirée monte tac-tac. J'ai marqué, oh là là, c'est chaud. Je sais pas si je suis content. Moi, faut pas je joue en 2025. J'ai marqué synopsis. Que se passe-t-il vraiment dans la chambre avant, mais surtout après le game? Les mecs qui demandent ça à Joe Watt, c'est sa patrie.
Ouais, c'est ça. Awesome.
Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Slides it across. Feeds it over. The Bruins gain control of it. Sends the cross ice pass.
Ouais, c'est cool.
Ben, je pensais le savoir. Moi, quand j'étais jeune, en tout cas, quand je jouais au hockey, c'était bien normal, conventionnel. Là. T'as au coup pas mal, nous autres.
Non, c'est
des affaires de gars, là, tu sais. On se suçait pas pour savoir l'effet que ça faisait, là. En regardant une photo d'une fille, en venant dans la gueule de son chum, là. C'était pas ça, nous autres, notre truc. Nous autres, on parlait de la game, tu sais. Il n'y avait pas d'attouchement. Bon, ben, faut pas être compagnie, lui. Ah ouais, c'est ça, c'est 40 là.
J'ai fait un blanc de plus. Un petit blanc d'œuf.
C'est ça que tu parles du bord.
Ouais, ma soeur, ben là.
Puis tu fais déjà. Ouais, c'est ça.
Ouais, ma soeur, elle s'est fait slacker.
Slacker.
Parce qu'il manque de fondation, fait que ben, il a demandé si ça lui dérangeait de faire des heures en moins.
C'est le fun d'en en faire juste 15.
Ouais,
ça se fait slacker.
Les
ans de travailler là?
Pour demain. Fait que c'est comme ça que c'est 4 heures. Ça va pas, là. Parce que là, il y avait le
Pas du false advertisement, cette place-là. Non, c'est ça. 91, Team of the Week chose. The body rules. Oh, oui, t'es bien. Oh, la belle Jane. Non, elle restait là longtemps. La fille. Là, tu rejoins maman. C'est cool, ça. Ouais, c'est cool, ça. Je voulais savoir, chérie de mon cœur, est-ce que tu as une préférence pour un deuxième joueur de ça, là? Oups. Non. 95, 6 pieds 3, 195 livres. M'intéresserait moi aussi. Toi, t'as pris Devantez. Moi, j'ai pris Uyghur. J'ai Sorokin. Fait qu'il reste Keller et Suzuki. Ouais. Un gaucher. 5 pieds 10, 170 livres. C'est pas gros, là. Okay. Fait que c'est bon. J'ai déjà des tokens. Je peux pas le monter ici, par exemple. C'est bon, ça. Bon. Fait que là, je vais prendre mes collectibles. On va se faire un pack. Again. Comment ça fait? Oui. Sets. Le XP. Et là, je peux me faire un supérieur pack. Ouais. Donc, on est prêt pour tout un pack opening, la camaraderie. On va être l'heure de checker les prédictions, babe. Peut-on me sortir des cartes qui m'intéressent aujourd'hui? 11 paquets à ouvrir. Je donne des collecteurs aujourd'hui encore. Je les ai pas mis. Ouais. Mais on est jeudi, on n'aura pas. Les collecteurs, j'en avais dessus. Le live va se finir là-dessus. Ouais, on show de notre chat. Me peut plus. Me peut plus. Moi, quand me peut plus, je finis pied. Ça. J'en avais calé, j'avais plus ce que je pensais faire. Bon, si je me serais fait ça. C'est pas grave. On va se faire ça. On s'en fout. There we go. Bon. Fait que tu me diras le nombre de mots, babe, et quel est le plus gros overall. 13 paquets à ouvrir. Il y a de la qualité là-dedans. Donc, 1,86 plus. Un Prime Pack 4 items avec garantie de 2,82. Un autre 86 plus. Fait que je suis sûr de sortir avec 2,86. 1,87. Fait que le plus bas overall va être à 87. Et on est rendu à 1, 2, 3 mauves. Un Premium Pack 5 items garantie de 3,82. Fait qu'on dit 1, 2, 3. 3 mauves. 4 mauves. 1,86 ou 91. 16 items. L'élite. 8,84 plus et 5,82. Ça, on ouvre ça, ça n'a pas rapport. On a Van Ringsdeck. Ça. Un random 87, on va l'ouvrir. C'est Dawson Mercer qu'on envoie dans le trade pair. Fait un competitive monopack, puis supérieur pack. Fait que 3,84 plus, 3,82 plus, et 2,82 plus. Fait que garantie, c'est 87 le plus bas overall. Ben, possible d'avoir 91, c'est pas 86. Ok, fait que c'est le plus overall, tu dis? Je suis d'accord. Puis, nombre de mauves promis garanti, c'est 1, 2, 3, 4. J'en ai 7. Fait que, here we go, babe. On va commencer avec le pack le moins hot, qui est le Competitive Mini Pack. 2 joueurs. C'est très double. Une des deux est une 79 plus. Here we go. Big pull, babe. Big pull. Hein?
On aime ça.
87, Farabi. On aime ça. Trade pair.
Les deux.
Ouais. Ça, c'est bon, ça. 5 items, 22 plus. Moi, ça va être le Prime Pack. Here we go. Tradable, 4 items, garantie de 2,82 plus. Bang! 83. Un Arena Purple chez Theodore 85. Et une 87 du Moulin. Ça, bon, ça. OK. Fait que là, on est rendu, babe. Premier pack. 5 items garantis de 3. Non. On va ouvrir les 3,82 plus avant. Ça doit. Ouais. Les 2,82. Un icône, mesdames et messieurs.
Oui, ça l'a.
C'est Chelios.
Mario.
Ah, c'est pas Mario, c'est pas ça.
Oh, ça me tentait de dire ça.
C'est Michael Pekka. On va s'en faire peur.
Ça me tentait juste de dire Mario.
Fait qu'il y a une icône. Quand même. Mario. 87 Brad Pack. Contient 5 items garantis 3,82 plus. C'est le premier pack, y'all. 84 Nick Schmaltz. Matthew Poitras. Un Team of the Week qui est. 87 Calvin DeHaan. Purple 88 Wayne Rollerson, gardien de but. On a quoi cette carte-là? C'est bon. Canon Purple. On va prendre ça dans le traiteur. 87 plus, 86 plus. Il est super. On tombe dans les affaires pas pires. Fait qu'on va ouvrir un 86 plus. Comment? Break pas. 89, Vlasic, qui est le plus gros overall jusqu'à présent. On aime ça. On ouvre un 86 plus, babe. Ah, encore une 89. Comme ça. 89, on dit oui. 87 plus. La manette est gelée. Donc, on va y aller avec 86 ou 91. C'est parti. 91, Lucky Luke. Warp Speed, là, c'est une bonne carte. Platine 94. Ok, ouais. C'est bon. C'est bon. Plus haut overall, 91. Mais on l'a collé.
Absolument.
Et maintenant, chérie, le 87 plus. Un autre big pull.
Gros bloc.
88, c'est les demandes. On est rendu au Super Pack 8 items avec un garantie de 3,84 plus et 3,82 plus. Bang! Purple 87, Dylan Gunter. 85, Boldy. 85, Manta. Non. Et à toi l'honneur d'ouvrir un Elite Pack. À mon ami dans les Menards. 16 items, garantie de 8,84 plus et 5,82 plus. C'est le temps de me sortir la grosse carte. Ça coûte 30 collecteurs faire ça. 30 XP.
Ok.
C'est le pack en dessous du légendaire.
Ok.
Ça coûte 60.
Non, ça fait
Ben là, j'espère avoir des grosses cartes. 87. 4 mauves de suite, là, mais c'est pas largeuse.
Non.
C'est ça. Il y a du ketchup en plus.
Beaucoup de mots, par exemple.
Ouais, c'est ça. Vraiment. Ça fait des bons rats. C'est mon dos, hein? Ah. 87 Dave Guillard. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mauves, 8 mauves. 16, 4.
C'est bon, par exemple.
C'est excellent. Au prix qui coûte.
Ouais, pour se délivrer.
Ouais, je vais pas me faire de l'argent avec tout ça.
Ouais.
c'est le bout de ça. 44 à faire dans le jeu de parle, faut que je sois sélectif.
Oui.
Juste les grosses cartes en premier. Lucky Luke, t'es où? 91, ça devrait quand même pas pire, je pense. Hey, je la laisse partir à 49 000. Oups. Bon, merci, madame. Il est quelle heure? Ça? Là, c'est le temps, là. Si vous voulez un Lucky Luke. Ça. Ouais. Salut Raph, ça va? Moi, je l'ai fait. Tantôt, j'ai tout fait ça. Mais là, je suis. Avec coquette. Comme ta game 2 contre Picard tantôt, Raph? Oui, ça va super bien, nous autres. C'est comme ça. Regarde ça. Langunter. Ah, moi, j'en veux pas, puis ça non plus.
Non.
Ça, dans l'air de la voix pas mal, mon rap. Vous utilisez des émoticônes pas pire, là. T'en bats partout, rap. Contrôle toi. Je suis rendu au niveau 17, 18 du XP, Raph. J'ai joué, puis j'ai joué. Non, j'avais gardé des XP en banque. Achetez mes cartes, tout le monde. C'est cool. C'est une team of the week. Ben oui, en plus, je pensais à vous autres, fan funny que vous êtes. Oups, Red Wing pour le Sun. Comme moi, c'est lui d'abri, hein? Hein, Raph? 14 000. C'est le vent de notre Brad Park. 5800. 5500. Deux du moulin, c'est ça. Vaut quand même l'icône à ce point-ci. 21. Ça. Tout doit partir. C'est quelqu'un qui veut un Dachshund marcheur. On va comparer avec mon autre du moulin. C'est lui, non. 4850. Depuis 87, je pense que je tombe dans 86. Ouais. Oh, une vente. Monnaie. Total 100 000, 2500. $1 440. Chez Théodore. 2115. 2350. Oh, j'entends le bac, ça a l'air. Monette. Et là, il est 5h02. Je peux donc aller chercher des collecteurs. On va checker au store si c'est pas un beau pack. Oh, un flash sale, chérie. Un pack qui est là, 24 heures. 150 000 pour 40 joueurs random. 35% d'une 90 plus, 3 points d'une 14, c'est pas tant hot pour moi. Je me suis fait la hitlan pour ça. J'ai fait les défis. Je l'ai mis dans mon line-up sur ma deuxième ligne à droite. C'est une fucking carte. Ouais, il est BND. En partant. Ben, en 99, parce que quand tu trade in, faut que tu aies tous tes collecteurs. Tu peux juste l'avoir à ce niveau-là.
Non, mais tu le fais, est-ce qu'après ça, tu montes avec tes collecteurs?
Non. C'est un set de trade-in qu'il faut que tu aies les 25 collecteurs pour avoir la carte. Les autres, ils chippent la carte dans la boîte à marre. Non, c'est ça. Moi, tout, je me demandais à Mike, c'est où qu'on va pour l'avoir? Il dit, ben, tu vas dans les sets, là, puis il faut que tu charges tes 25 collecteurs pour l'avoir.
C'est pas comme la semaine passée.
Non.
Ça avait donné une.
Ouais.
Moi, je l'aurais fait.
Ben oui, juste pour ta ressource.
Ouais, c'est ça. Fait qu'il faut que tu ailles chercher tes collecteurs, puis après ça, tu mets tes collecteurs pour avoir ta carte de voiture.
Ouais. Exactement.
Ben, c'est cool quand tu le veux.
Ouais, quand tu le veux,
Mais
c'est le
ça fait
fun.
une ressource de moins.
Non, c'est ça. Ah, vraiment. Ben oui.
Mais je suis contente pour ça.
Merci, j'ai hâte de l'essayer. Je l'ai essayé dans un moment.
Ça t'en va aller de mon bord?
Ouais.
Je
On va aller chercher ma manette.
vais aller de mon bord avant. Je vais aller le faire.
Je fais juste checker une dernière petite chose, babe. Qui est, y a-t-il une façon sur Terre où je pourrais me procurer cette fucking Marc Messier qui m'échappe? Je n'ai jamais vu cette carte aux enchères. Et je ne la vois toujours pas. Où il y a Game Breakers. J'aimerais bien la Forsberg 96 également. Pour seulement 700 000. Ou la JR.
As-tu monté 95?
Sundin, je peux même pas. Il n'y a pas le niveau. Tu l'as vu comme moi qu'il y avait un Sundin 95 icônes, le gars?
Oui.
Ça n'existe pas. Moi, quand je vais, je suis allé 2 fois. C'est 94, moi. Je comprends pas.
Hein?
Je te le dis.
Chris, on n'est pas fou. On l'a même sur un live
760.
en fait.
Ah ouais?
Le dos, il y avait un seul.
Peut-être qu'ils l'ont monté temporairement par erreur, puis le dos, ils l'ont monté. Puis là, ils l'ont descendu, ils se sont encore rendus compte qu'ils ont fait une erreur.
Fait qu'ils ont redescendu son joueur puis ils ont redonné ses tokens.
Non, ou s'il l'a déjà de même puis c'est buggy, peut-être qu'il a pu réussir à garder grand. Je sais pas.
C'est bien ouvert.
760 000 la GR. Et l'autre carte qui m'intéresserait, oh, c'est une Hot 1000 94 Joe Sakic. 214. Ça, c'est pas pire, ça. À l'air de quoi, donc? C'est 4 années de Joe Sakic. Ah ouais. Chris.
Fais l'année avec.
Ah, c'est ça. Ça, j'aimerais ça.
Besoin de l'upgrade après.
Ça m'apprendrait. Je suis pas loin, pareil. Peut-être que je vende une carte pour aller me la chercher. J'ai mis des affaires en vente, là, on va voir comment ça va. J'ai tout mis à 1 heure. On va être ton bord. Fait que, après un très court live de 3h11, je vous dis ciao, bye, à peluche. Bye, les moussaillons, les jeunes matelots.
Et copilou.